Welcome, my friends, back to Marvel Snap. How's it going, everybody hanging out in the chat? Sonic Snap, Tim Palmer, good to see you guys. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Sonic Snap got a lot of yard work going on. I hope you contract work on that. Let's see, take us into battle. There we go, there we go. I want to be able to brew up something. Would be great if we could brew something that works with Shadow King. He's been sitting in the collection for so long, completely untouched for us. So I want to get him some boosters up from Gray. Beyond that, we'll see. I mean, we've got the new Venom to be able to play around with as well. So I'm pretty excited with the potential of what we could work on here. Let's throw in just a Sentinel. Elysium Sentinels feel pretty nice. Urko, good to see you. Trevor, Dark Nizzle, everybody in chat. Shoutouts. Shoutouts. Yusuf, good to see you. PC, poor guy, what's up? What's going on? They go Cable. They're running Cable. Put him in the C3 deck. Ooh, Shadow King in the C3s. The wife brewed up a tropical smoothie for us. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this stuff. It's banana milk. Comes from a place down in Texas. Giving it a go. Do I want to throw out like Negasonic and just like let her sit? It feels weird holding everything, but if they are Dino, my Rogue wins. If they scale their Nebula, my Shadow King wins, and then obviously I'm holding Surfer, so then what else do I do? Maybe it is just a Negasonic callout. I need the coffee, bro. Maybe I do. I've got the black tea here, and then just for hydration. Not that I'm gonna need too much of it. I've got the water, so we're set. Yo, Yusuf, you got Wild Frost last night. Nice, nice. Meant to be an exclamation point. One of the best new roguelike deck builders to be had, for sure. I hope you enjoy. Never knew you could milk a banana. Me neither. All right, there we go. We got the Devil D. So Rogue goes in for that one. Nerd, how's it going? How's it going? Play till 4 a.m. I know, Yusuf, it just hooks you immediately. You're just gonna listen to that music loop over and over again. So much fun. So much fun. All right, hit me with... Nope, that blows them up. I forgot about that. I kill my own guys. I kill my own guys. I will play... Maybe the Negasonic was a huge mistake. We're cooking too much. Anyone get Tears of the Kingdom? Is that on... Wait, when is Tears of the Kingdom releasing? Is it like on the pre-release right now? Tears of the Kingdom. I know TMS is gonna go in on Tears of the Kingdom. What's the release date? Is it already out? No. Oh, today. Initial release date, May 12th. It is today. Oh my gosh. My Thanos ongoing zoo got you to 70, tilted to 63. Matchmaking system playing the same 5 players. They learn, it's true. Alright, and now I take away your Nebula power with my brilliant Shadow King maneuver. Then, I hit you with the Sentinel. Nope, I don't hit you with the Sentinel. I go Jug Surfer because that's more points. Deal with it. How you gonna deal with it? Samantha Horn, great to see you. It just released. Fully out today. What are the initial impressions, chat? Who's been playing Zelda? Got wrecked the first mini boss in the first 3 games, but made it all the way on the 4th. Ooh, Yusuf, you had the breakthrough on the 4th. That's awesome. If you need any inspiration, you can always check out some of our videos. We had some pretty good runs, admittedly with a little bit of distraction and some failure at the closing, but had a good time. KG, okay, I am 83. Can I get a leader meta ticket? Yeah. I still need to beat Breath of the Wild. Backlog is huge. Dark Nizzle, I know. I am trying to think if I have beaten Breath of the Wild. I played it pretty significantly, but I don't know. I don't know if I missed finishing it or if I just missed doing some of the end game content. Iron Lad deck using QS Domino Chavez is a neat idea. Uses those cards to maximize Iron Lad's random power. pickup includes Profex, Brood, Doom, etc. Looks pretty cool. It's a Jeff Hoogland build. It does sound pretty nice. Oh, let's go. I think Howard will complete it though. Howard is the brilliant completion. There we go. First boosters for Shadow King, guys. This is legitimately brewing with the Shadow King and my first couple pickups. Let's grab this. Make sure we got our dailies going. We're gonna have a lot of cards to upgrade. Take the Shadow King on up. How do I feel about Iron Lad, Tim Palmer? It's pretty awesome. I love Iron Lad. I think Iron Lad is going to be great. I think that he's going to work his way into a lot of meta decks. I think he's on the edge of being nerfed. Being too high in stats. The 4-6 is so good. Because really, if you think about like the 4-6, you're comparing him to putting in other 4 costs, right? What kind of ability do you need to pick him up to a 4-8 stat line, which would be considered tempo? And a lot of the abilities that are just on like 2 costs and 3 cost cards would be seen as pretty good. So Iron Lad definitely deserves a spot. On the 4th one, anytime there's a crossroad or a time to pick the treasure companion out of the 3 choices, I ask myself, what would Teddy choose? And you got the Humongous Yuki. Nice, nice. The snowball that scales to infinite. Yeah, if you've got the 4-6 Dino or the Hawk, it goes nuts. If it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, talks like a detective, it's a Howard. Truth. Now here's... do I want... Like... If they rush to fill the raft, then the advantage that I gain is being able to win the raft. Right? But if I play Killmonger to wipe out the stones, what I needed was Killmonger last turn, basically. I needed Killmonger on turn 2. 4-5 would be fine. Anything less would be annoying, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think that 4-5 would be fine. 4-4, I could see a world where he does become 4-4. I mean, he's a 4 cost. That could be like an early, like some of the more powerful abilities going down is fine. Shonab, thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you. Do we take the 50-50? Or do we wait? Will they present a better target for Rogue? Mako, member for 2 months. Good stuff. Keep it up. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Team Teddy grows stronger and you get the Infinity Gauntlet. So my Rogue could take their Mr. Fantastic or their Power Stone, or I could wait for a more opportune moment. Meaning that right now, I guess I would just play a Sentinel. I guess that's fine. I'm confused. Why does everyone want Wave nerfed all of a sudden? They want Wave nerfed? I don't know, Sonic Snap. I haven't heard about that. People think it will get nerfed? Wave has rested for the last... how long has the game been out? Over a year now? Wave has never been touched? Why would they choose to hit her now? It doesn't make any sense. She sees so much success. She's always seen success, mate. I was hoping she would get nerfed back in like season 2 of the beta. It didn't happen. I think she's locked. I think we're lockstep. This is Wave forever. You're hearing it on every stream? Not on this one. She's not consistent with her reductions? Well, what do you mean by not consistent with the reductions? Like there's a reason that she is the way she is for most stuff. Alright. We're gonna throw Rogue. Then... I mean, Killmonger to knock over their Ant-Man is not bad. But also I have the Negasonic to be able to destroy whatever they want to play to complete one of these lanes. Maybe she just goes to Savage Lands? She could just go to the Savage Lands. Rogue is looking for a powerful steal here, either the Mr. Fantastic or the Captain America. And then we Surfer buff everybody. I don't want a Shadow King that will undo my own Nova. Maybe the Nova is not the right move when I have the Shadow King. Alright, Mr. Fantastic take. Negasonic, I don't think that's going to be enough to stop 4 cards. There we go. Trade the lizard for the Negasonic. Pop, pop. Mojo. Ouch, ouch. She-Hulk, Miles, and Stature aren't affected. Yeah, right. Oh, Glenn hinted in the official Discord yesterday that it could be seeing a nerf. Interesting. I'll be fascinated to see what actually comes through. Looping Moon, how are we feeling about a sentry list? Well, we could throw a sentry list in. Sentry list alongside some of the cards in our thumbnail. That could actually look pretty good. Mr. Urso, I try to smash Jug Storm into all the decks just because I like the characters so much I need help. Mr. Urso? I mean, it's a pretty good list. And then you got other location denial synergies that you can piggyback off of. They think you're set. You probably don't need them in every single one of your decks, but they're a good combo. Yeah, Death is also able to ride the power of the wave significantly. Just had the most satisfying game against the Galactus player. The Raft gave you the free Magneto, which was able to move their Electro onto the Galactus lane. Oh my gosh, Alex B. When you have that kind of call, it feels very powerful.
This just in.
The only reason I think Hawk will get it too is because of the success of the current meta deck. I think they're going to continue to tune the Hawk deck. Yeah, even though they just hit the Rock Slide, I think they need to take a couple more points off the list. It is just so prevalent. I wonder if they should take another point off Zabu. If they're going to do like half measures, another point off of Zabu I think is the way to go. Ooh, what do we like? I don't like the Quicksilver, whatever you might be running here. Mindscape is going to flip things for us. Maybe I do just play the max. Give you a bunch of cards that will eventually find their way to me. Bearded Grizzly, happy Friday back to you. Is it actually Agatha? Guess so. Someone's rocking the Agatha list. And they have the Mindscape. I want... Why was I given... Oh, Daily Bugle gave me the Lady Sif. Yes, yes, yes. We will go Angela, and then I will play Sentinel. 2-1 Zabu makes sense. Yeah, like, he doesn't need to be 2-2. He could be 2-1. He could be 2-0. That'll slow down some of this 4-cost body spam that we're seeing. I mean, they're just edging out all these other cards right now. I can set up the Sarah, and then just let them run whatever. I don't really have control for Agatha, so I think we abandon that lane. Unfortunately, they do have the Juggernaut to kind of mess with us if we just play Sarah. But I think that's what we do. The original Zabu was so OP. Yeah, it's hilarious looking back at how strong the original Zabu was. Original Zabu was doing way too much. Brandon, hey Teddy, happy Friday. Got Infinite yesterday with Control Thanos, even after the nerfs the big bad is still too much fun. Cheers. Cheers back to you. He is so much fun. Love me the Thanos decks. What do we play here? We drew our Surfer. Surfer's only buffing the max. I could go... Wave is a 3-cost that would be able to be buffed. And then it can be... Or it's, hold on. Like, Sentinel, Surfer, Absman. Absman buffs again, so we're going up 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points. It's not bad. They haven't snapped. I'll see it. These locations, yeah, they're still too often. The Mindscape is frustrating. We go Shadow King to hit the Angela. Knock us to the side, and that's all they need. Yeah, I feel like the Mindscape lane to go down in rarity would be great. TMS, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Yeah, giving over the Juggernaut was too much, right? Like, we did win on right, which was what I was trying to play around. But the reset on Angela, and then the knock away sealed the deal for him. And that's why Mindscape is so frustrating. We crafted all the tools that beat us. Does this list need like a more proactive play? Like, could we run Rescue for more stats going into the Sarah? Is it like cut Negasonic? What is Negasonic really doing for us? If Valk is considered a good card, why doesn't Shadow King get any love? They seem pretty similar. He just doesn't. He just doesn't. I mean, part of it was that he was harder to acquire. He's farther along in like Series 5, Series 4, so not as many people have gone for him. And his initial release date was so bad that the content creators didn't put too much effort into deck building around him. And then if there are not like decks that you can net deck as a good starting point for Shadow King, it's really discouraging to test on your own to try and figure out where to put him. But here we'll be able to reset Deadpool and just win the game, right? Shadow King resets the Deadpool and it's GG. As long as we play the initiative game correctly. We have Negasonic, which could also do very well in stopping a huge Deadpool. What if we... Do I just go like... I don't want to play the Brood necessarily. I could just set up the Angela. Just set up the Angela. Justin, doing great, doing great. Happy Friday. Yeah, Val can reset the base power and then feels like can play better around winning through ongoing effects. I don't know. Teddy using Shadow King. The world is ending. Justin, there's got to be something here for every single card in the game. That's my belief. I'm sticking to it. I'm going to Brood Monster Island without much else to do. Here we go. The Venom chows down. Come on, Shadow King, baby. Do we think they run any protection? They don't. If this is our deck from last night, they don't run any protection. It's over. Bro, Shadow King is number one. He's going to be number one in this game. This is his time to shine. Never has he ever looked this good. Reset an 11 power Venom to 3. Reset a 8 power Deadpool to 1. So I play you first. Then I play... oh man. Juggernaut to knock everything away. And then I play Surfer. Surfer is actually a little bit better if I play it over here and double buff Shadow King Juggernaut rather than playing it here and single buff them. Here she goes. Replace Negasonic with Kingpin for the double King power? Maybe, maybe. I want to build a double King deck for like the thematic element. Double King me. Did you guys ever see that? It was like a viral... It was a viral YouTube video. What was the exact title? Double... No, come on. You're not gonna let Shadow King have his moment of glory? What was it? Double King... Yeah, it's just titled Double King. And it has like this bizarre animation style that is so high product. And it tells like a weird artsy short story. It's mesmerizing to watch. It's like all because of the art style. Absolutely mesmerizing to watch. Somebody in here is going to have seen it. It's like 75 million views. They saw the Shang coming. Maybe that's what it was. They saw the Shang-Chi coming. I wasn't running the Shang. I was running the Shadow King. Venom is going crazy with the buff. I don't know what they were thinking. I haven't lost at all with the Venom deck. You have Null and I'm unstoppable is what it feels like. Justin, we're going to try it. I want to try the Shanna-Null Empowerment Stratagem, where we play the Shanna down to be able to get the 1 cost, sweep them away with the Killmonger, and then drop in a big ol' Null. New stream border I see. Looks shiny. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you. We're always trying to level up the content here. We've got a couple other improvements that are in the pipeline. Always take constructive criticism and feedback as well. Ooh, Mr. Iso looking for the deck spice. Does Shadow King reset our buffed cards from the Surfer also? Yes. So we've got to be careful around the order of Shadow King and Surfer. It will reset our own stuff. We need the Shanna so bad. If I had some extra tokens, I would buy that. Oh, man. Give me my Angela. I've killed so many nulls with Rogue today. Whoa, TMS, catching them out. Hit the Sentinel. Nope, okay, well. Not what I wanted, but we can make work. I regret buying Master Mold. He was fun for a day, but amounted to little. Andrew, oh no! We here at the channel firmly support the Master Mold playstyle. He's done great work for us. Dexter had a great negative Venom Null deck. Nice, nice. I have a great negative Nimrod deck that I still need to bring to the public's attention. They got the Gambit. They've discarded Cosmo. What are you doing? Using my Destroy deck around the time the buffs were put into place, and I've jumped nearly 20 levels since yesterday. That's huge for me. Destroy deck all the way, Mako. Best of luck. Hope it takes you all the way. Yeah, Rogue getting it done. Should I pin Null or Surfer for the teardrop? So when they drop, they'll be an S3. What happens if you have a card pin that goes down from 4 into 3? Can you still buy it? Here's the thing, they didn't get much. Right? They cut up the Swarm, sure. They do have the Dracula. I don't know, should I be worried about anything here? I can play Brood and Surfer for a pretty fun burst. It does cost 1,000 when it drops? Okay, so if it does cost only 1,000 when it drops, then let's see. I would say probably pin Null, but it depends. Oh, they went all in on mid. That's where I wanted to play. Why doesn't my Surfer give +3 anymore? I won. Oh, man. So close, so close. The Infinite wasn't helping us any there, you know? That was the brutal part. Ooh, on-reveal cards. Hang on. On-reveal cards have been played. Season pass, 100 credits have been acquired. It's free when they drop to S3. What archetype needs the most boost? It's definitely movement, Tim, but we are getting that next month, clearly, with all the Spider-Verse offerings. Yeah, movement is the unloved one. Oh no, I don't get a card draw. Well, I already got card draw through Olympia, I suppose. That's how you think about it. Yeah, movement needs the help. It's been unloved for too long. Rickety Bridge. That was not really what I wanted to see. Not at all. Okay. Is it like Negasonic? Whatever they play to kill the Bucky will then die? That's not too bad. Got knocked down to 56 a couple of days ago. Last night fought the way back up to 67. Currently having a rough time this season for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, Justin, it's a slugfest. Alright, we did take out their Carnage. They killed our Max. And they're saying they're happy with that. Sure, sure. What's the best piece for us to be able to use? Maybe we should have held Negasonic, because then we could like reset the Carnage with a Shadow King. This feels just like an abysmal hand. I mean, I'm going to kill my Raptors. Their death is already going to be free. There goes Enchantress. Mr. Fruit Punch, good to have you hopping in while you could. Hope you have a great rest of your day. They have to head to dinner soon, but he cook up a cool Sentry deck posted in the Discord. Recently got him. Will do, Looping Moon, will do. Alright, we get 2 cards, chat. 2 cards. Juggernaut. Juggernaut knocks something into the rickety bridge where it blows up and dies, and then that'll be 7 power. I think even if it goes to margin of victory, we're not looking that great. Shadow King. Brood. Brood is more points. Surfer's the most points. Surfer's the most points. Alright. What happens? Maybe a lot? If you can kick both of these to the right. Oh my gosh. No, no way. And then the buffs. I think I still die. We're down by 11, up by 2. I don't think this is it. We should iterate here. Oh. We're back. Stutter. Stream stutters, but we're alive. Climb to infinite like a rocket. So far this season, up 2 ranks. 72, baby. There we go, Sonic Zap. Celebrate your victories. Okay. King me. Molta's going off right now. I wish that I was free to hop over and just see how much it was paying in him. Let's see. I've got another idea that is right here where we rock like Hazmat, Cage, Valk, Shadow King. Got the Wasp in here. Seems like the best Shadow King deck is C3 or the Sarah Surfer. Maybe. Extreme play Agatha? If we get time. I do not play very much Agatha, usually. Been ranking fast with Collector discard. Oh, very nice. The new Collector, buffed Collector, is a boon to the discard. Matchmaking keeps putting you up against Psychopath that snap on turn 1, and then get beat by locations, lose 2 cubes, but tired of turn 1 retreats. Get screwed if you stay. I don't know. I never understood the mentality of the turn 1 snappers all that much. Agatha is hard mode, just like Ego. Yeah, Agatha's rough. But the Shadow King with the Agatha. Okay, so Extreme just wanting us to murder our chances. Agatha decks are actually somewhat good now. A few days with the crazy meta. Been winning a lot when using Agatha. Really, Justin, really. I find that hard to believe. I think I just go tempo Shadow King here. So we get something down on the board. If you want to play a good Agatha deck, then you want your 3 cost to be Wave and Lady Sif. You don't want another 3 cost competing with that spot so that you get her out from the deck. Alright, so basically we build toward Absorbing Man Hazmat Pop. It is going to be so dang good. It's going to be so dang good. There was an interview and an article by the main snap dude who came up with the game who said statistically, you're just as likely to win if you snap on turn 1 as any other turn. Sure, this is true. Ben Brode had a note about like people should be snapping on turn 1 more if they want to be able to simplify the process. Basically, they take away a variable. Unfortunately, I flip first, but we should be fine. Josh, doing well. Life is busy as always, but we make it. We keep going. Keto Guido, thank you for this the follow. Thank you. Hold up, Teddy. I'll type my Agatha deck and you'll see why it's getting wins. Hold on, let me type it up. Alright, Justin, go for it. They got their Sarah. They're running the Ghost. Should we just be running the Ghost? I think that we might need to run Ghost ourselves. Anyway. We will bury them. Mr. Gorbachev? Who said that? Gorbachev was the we will bury them? And we get to hit everything by so much, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. All on the Ghost, man. Ghost gives them the dub. All those beautiful Enchantress bodies. Oh, hit monkey. The hit monkey difference. By 1. Wow. It's pretty close to convincing me that we need to run Ghost. Instead of the Wasp, I think. Let's see. Cut the Wasp, where are you? Give me Ghost. I don't want that to happen to us again. Hey, Mr. Doctor, you like the transitions? Thanks, thanks. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Khrushchev said, "We will bury you," and it was a mistranslation? What did he actually say then? I'm just used to playing, what's the board game? How is it blanking from my mind? There's the Cold War board game that I would play, and "We Will Bury You" is on a card. Armor Wave, Lady Sif, Ghost Rider, Shang-Chi, Devil D, The Leech, Sandman, Zola, Doom, Chavez, Agatha. I gotcha. You have a great high end there to be able to pop off, that's for sure. Great high end there. Alright. Double my Fantastics. This one's gonna be odd. Twilight Struggle, that's what it is. Thank you. It's not letting me post a link to the article about snapping on turn 1. I don't know why the link wouldn't go through, because I don't think I'm restricting the links. But anyway, I know the one that you were talking about, Mako. Alright, they're gonna go Polaris. I could make them regret that with this Hazmat. Then I will. I could and I will. Yeah, that seems great for us. Give me... I'll hold on. I'll hold on to it. I'll just cycle the Lizard. Whatever I pull should be meaningfully better. I don't know about the Ghost yet. Do I want double Ghost? The problem is that if I wanted to stay on the board, I have to have 2 of it. Versus just letting it cycle, you know? Oh, gosh. Let's let it... Let's go. Here we go. Hello, we are the developers of Snap, and we're not going to change Galactus, so you should just play it. Everybody should just play it, and everybody should just snap on turn 1. And if you have a lot of rocks, you should snap on that as well. We are the developers, we know how things are played. What do they do? Mantis? They iron latted the Mantis? Okay. That is a thing you are allowed to do. I don't know if it's really advisable. As we now Ghost double Hazmat into double Absorbing Man. It's ours. This is ours. The game comes in a treasure chest because it's so many cards. It's crazy. I never had the physical copy. I had... Oh yeah, you can move the Jeff, but that won't matter. Knocks out the Shadow King as long as we keep the Abs Man. Oh, as long as we keep the Abs Man. Pop, pop. Love it. Hit me again. Iron Lad Mantis is the worst play ever. It might be. It might be up there with one of the worst plays. I thought those transitions were just you tripping out, Sonic Snap. Maybe they are. Sonic Snap's reevaluating his life choices here. Face thrown, oh noes. And they were so confident. Maralval, thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you. And Quantum Tunnel is looking pretty sketchy for them. Had a game where X-Mansion gave your opponent Galactus. Oh. Wow. X-Mansion to Galactus. That's a crazy flip. Teddy, which of the fellow tubers posted turn 5 wave all of a sudden since last night? It's non-stop. ARGC, I don't know. I usually ask chat that question. I've not seen it at all in Infinite. I guess on ladder it's still going crazy. Here's the thing, is like wave is still just great. Doom wave, death wave. Those decks were already popular, but I guess now with the Venom, is it just the Venom buff that made everybody go nuts for it? Maybe that's what it is. All right, they cycle, looking for... Ooh, stature is a good flip. Pop. I think we take this on margin of victory. Oh, no way. I won. This stature pull for them was huge. Absolutely huge. Running that into the slot machine. I thought we had it all locked up. Buenos dias, Christian. Good to see you, mate. Expansion gave you Viper last night and it sent them my Destroyer. It was pretty sad about it. Sent them your Destroyer? What? Justin, how did you have Destroyer in time for Viper to hit it? The stature deck also does a T5 wave now. Yeah, it makes sense. Another 1 point difference. I know. Where are we going to scrape up that extra point? T3 wave, then you go to Zola, Odin, Absman is the best combo. The proliferation of all your cards. What a combo. Sandman will return today. It could be. How many times have I lost by 1 so far? Oh, just today? I don't know. A lot. It's been rough. Okay, I just throw Shadow King down. He's not going to reset anything, but he's 3 points on the board. An argument for either changing the deck or no Shadow King. Been running a Venom Nimrod deck, and all I've seen is Destroyer or discard Blake. Interesting. I've not seen... No, we did see discard. We have not seen very much other destruction. Shadow King, what could we use him for? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Death will be nerfed after the Venom sale. I'm Psychic. I don't know. Is he going to get nerfed? We'll go Typhoid Mary. Honestly, we just Typhoid Mary on Mojo World. We could Typhoid Mary the Space Throne. That wouldn't be too bad. If they nerf Death, the rage. She has stayed as is for so long. It would feel weird if Death got changed now. They said they're going to take a look at Wave. I heard they are going to take a look at Wave, but what would they change? They just make her less power? Why is she too much all of a sudden? She stayed the same way for so long. The guy I like? Did I know that the calm voice and chill vibes cure a lot of stress and gloom? It does. Glad to have you on the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Oh, does it the Mr. Fantastic? Is it the Mr. Fantastic difference? It could be. Tie at flooding. Get the go-ahead. Make sure that Kingpin doesn't get to mess up any of our big plays. And then throw down the Enchantress. For 5. Here we go. Uh, 4 points down, but 5 points up. By 1, it comes back. Of course, we didn't snap. We should have. Do you think that they're going to change the interaction between Wave, Death, and She-Hulk? This is a great control deck with the Nebula, Iceman, Rocket, Daredevil, Jeff, Storm Jug, Iron Lad, Profex, Claw, Gamora, and the Doctor Doom. It is looking pretty good, Overlord Thunder. Just a nice Doom wave, right? Oh, you're not even running Wave. But yeah, it's looking solid. Try my Super Patriot. Won you 100 cubes today. KMS, you're up 100 cubes out of the Super Patriot. I do want to play Patriot. What's your starting point? We might go for it, but I want to play like the Valkyrie Patriot TMS. Maybe they're considered changing Wave to nerf Galactus. But it does, as long as the energy cheat is still there, it still nerfs it. Like, as long as, what, Wave now makes your cards cost 5 instead of 4? We'll see, we'll see. I'll be interested to see what they choose to do. Speculation the wave change will be in the text, since they can't just change the numbers in the OTA patches. Yeah, it seems like they're saving it for like a bigger patch. I really don't know what to predict though. Typhoid Mary, if she sticks, we're great. I don't think they can change much about those interactions due to the way the game is coded. They would have to completely rework the cards, pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, pretty close to it. Ooh, Root Rocket is high tempo. Hit my 6k in the vault for high evo. There you go, Grizzly. Stay strong. The Super Patriot. Nice, nice. Oh, Valk is so nice here. Okay, so I go... I mean, there's a couple big moves out of Valk, right? Because we can Valk, which will ignore our monster and our Sarah, but knock theirs down. Or I can pick up that Hobgoblin into a +3. 11-point swing right there. So that's kind of crazy. That's probably the move that we make. So I play Valk on right. Yeah, we snap on this. Quick fix. Wave makes all cost 4, no matter increased reduction effects. Galactus only works turn 5 onwards, etc. etc. The guy I like is like, quick fix, recover these cases, and etc. Listen, they wrote etc. on Professor X. They could do it on other cards too. All cards cost 4 no matter what, unless your name is Galactus. If your name is Galactus, you cost 5. My only issue with Wave is really rare occurrences. I play Calling Wing to hit a 2 cost, but your opponent's Wave makes all your cards 4 costs mid-turn, so it hits something that you didn't want it to. Yeah, that is quite frustrating, but it's also kind of fun to be able to pair up with the Black Bolt. You Wave prior to a Black Bolt, and then you get to knock a random card out of their hand instead of the guaranteed lowest cost one. So it's actually something that people have been like trying to play around. But that again was go up, Stream Stutter, we're back. That was before Black Bolt had stature to really play around with. Low-key hate Doc Ock and Spider-Man more than Galactus now, because they're the ones that you always see. They're the face of that Galactus list. Let's see. With Elysium, we get to play whatever we want. Nebula, are you going to run any ongoing synergies? You've got the Jug, so you are some kind of location denial build. I'll throw the Enchantress down. Maybe they're going to storm Nebula and then I can catch them with the Juggernaut. No, I will not catch them because I've got the Ghost. Beardy, you never used the Ghost. We're trying now. I think a 1 power buff back to the Sandman would be good. Just to be able to stop all the combo tricks that everybody is playing right now. I don't know. Sandman is also incredibly frustrating and gets a lot of people complaining about him, so not sure if that's the move that they want to make. Maybe Onslaught is an alternate turn 6 for the Doom? Maybe. I don't know. I've never loved the Onslaught Patriot as much as the Ultron Patriot. Just because of how much better Ultron distributes the power. But you could make the trade. Alright. So Hazmat does get us the dub. I like this. Shadow King does reset the Nebula. Alright, it's all coming together, I think. Or Hazmat. Hazmat Absorbing Man gets us the dub. Hazmat gives us the tie to Prof X. I kind of don't want to play anything here on turn 5. I can play... I should play something. I should. We'll go Shadow King and wait.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, wow. Well, unfortunately... What else are they gonna play? I think that it was supposed to be Valkyrie. That it was like Valkyrie and then Hazmat. is what I needed to do. It's gonna be very close. Man, the Shadow King just hitting on the Nebula felt pretty good there. 10-Man's still a great card at 5/3 if played correctly. Well, played correctly just means played against a list that doesn't like him, right? His control effect is so good. He was getting played at a 4/1. And then they changed him. What we need, boys, is the Punisher buff, the Crystal buff, and the Shang-Chi just removed from the game. We need the Shang-Chi as a control factor, but I'm in line with all these other ones. The buffs, yes. The removals, no. We'll go Lizard here, really hoping to find the Luke Cage, of course, up against Soulstone. We need Electra and Angel buffed. Ooh, you want to see a 1/2 Electra, or an Electra that can destroy through armor? Which would be your preferred buff, Josh? The Angel buff would be nice. If he could go to board from hand, that would be fantastic. Last night on Regis' stream, he was running Drax and Crossbones instead of Hawk Rockslide in the Black Bolt meta deck, and the list was doing great. Yeah, funny thing, that list can do great even without some of its core pieces. I don't think that Drax and Crossbones are very good. Like, the Hawk Rockslide I still feel like is a better version of the list, but I can understand that it can still function without. Alright, we're gonna switch the positions of the locations. I guess I'll play Shadow King to Necrotia then. Electra needs no buff. She's either big swing or a 1. With 15,000 tokens, what cards do I suggest that I get? Too many Manny? Did you get Iron Lad? My suggestions are you go High Evolutionary and Iron Lad right now. And then you save for Spider Ham. Spider Ham, of all things. For next month. Which cards do I wish to see get buffed? I would really love to see Punisher get a little bit stronger. And then I would love for... I want to see Crystal get played. I don't know if she just needs to be buffed or if she needs a companion card the way Black Bolt got stature. She needs something. And just giving her a little bit higher stats in the meantime would be great. I want to see M'Baku jump to the board regardless of in hand or not. That would be fun as well. Yeah. Alright, they don't want them to shuffle. Now that I've played down to Necrotia. Come on, Luke Cage. Oh, thank you. Give me... Sarah. Sarah would allow me to play Luke Cage, Hazmat, Absorbing Man, all together. Right? Yes. 1, 3, 1, 5. I have 1 extra energy that I could play. Zabu would be the only top deck. Alternatively, I play Typhoid Mary. I guess the alternative is that I play one of them already. Yeah, I think it actually is better to go Sarah here. Here we go. I wish they would make Electra what... That when she destroys a 1 cost, she absorbs that card's power. Oh my gosh, Justin. You would have to run Electra that. Like, everybody would run Electra. Actually, everyone would. This is a huge pick-me-up for Lizard, because Lizard goes up by 5. And then Mr. Fantastic goes up as well. Then we go... I guess it's like... Hazmat, Abs, Man, Ghost. Don't care too much about what's happening on the right. Did we get the win? They can move Jeff and then play whatever they want to Fisk Tower. They do flip first. So I'm guaranteed to debuff whatever it is. Maybe they have a false sense of security on the Soulstone. Maybe not. I'm interested in what they want to invest. They could play just like a big Thanos to Necrotia. But I think I still top that because of the Luke Cage helping our buoyancy. I wonder whether Howard plus Lad is going to be completely broken. I want more card combo interactions. I mean... Lad is already close to broken. So Howard plus Lad is seeming like he's going to be nuts. That's next Tuesday. We get to play around with it. I'm going to have to buff up my repertoire of Iron Lad decks. I guess that'll be Monday. Like if Rogue and Gambit are on the board, they activate an additional effect. That would be a cool idea. 13. Whoa! Hazmat stays winning, my friends. We almost won at Stark Tower as well. Oh my gosh. You gotta love it. Really enjoyed the Lad Surfer deck, Tim. Fantastic, fantastic. The 18 power Lad Brood combo is kind of nuts. Please post one with the Lad Howard on Surfer. Will do, will do. That comeback win was crazy. All the nebulas. All the nebulas. Mojo World, alright. We just play Luke Cage here. I don't mind if the nebula goes big, because I've got the Shadow King. Tim Palmer with the $5 super chat. Howard Lad Surfer. It's on the docket. It's on the docket. Thank you, man. Thank you for the generosity. Is it like really early Hazmat? Here's the thing. I'm holding the Hazmat Absorbing Man. Maybe I just reset Nebula now? Chang Izio. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you. Nebula is annoying. That's why we have Shadow King. We're going to storm mid. Don't mind if you do. I've got Typhoid Mary to be able to drop down next. Who would I swap Shadow King out with, Johnny? Ooh, swapping on the Shadow King? We're either going an ongoing synergy to be able to improve a Valkyrie, so you're looking at... I love it. Dropped it back down. Reset you a couple of turns. You're looking at like, it could be Captain America for the same price point. It could be a little bit cheaper like Mojo. Or it could even be Ant-Man. But they just hit APOC. That doesn't bode well. And I cannot play my Sarah. Also doesn't bode well. We go Mr. Fantastic to the Hazmat, I guess. What does Spider-Ham do again? Too many Manny. Spider-Ham will remove the ability of your opponent's most expensive card. So he's a leech, but he only hits the single most expensive card, but he's 1 cost. 1-2. Alright. What is my opponent doing? Asking for a friend? Yeah, there we go. Victory. Definitely think Doc Ock is the main problem with the Galactus. I disagree. I think it is the Galactus is the problem with the Galactus. Doc Ock not seeing a lot of play outside of Galactus. Sees so much play inside Galactus ramp. If Galactus didn't have the Doc Ock, they still win so many times. They either hit you with the Spider-Man, or they hit you with the controller, they hit you with the big ol' Null. They have an entire list backing them up with cards that are golden in that one lane situation with a ton of destroyed cards. I say as Galactus Rose gave me like 50 cubes in as many minutes to get to infinite. Urko with the 6-month renewal. Got yourself the beautiful little Hazmat avatar now. One of the true pillars of the community. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Hella number one. Hella number one. Is she still cleaning up in the tournaments? I know that she had been. I was pretty excited to see what she was bringing. Let's go Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, sure. When he hits the devastating, but Ock definitely loses as much as he wins. That's the thing, is like Ock has the double-edged sword if you're just throwing him out there in other control lists. Only lose to Galactus when they rip the counters from your hand. Yeah, everybody's been there. I feel it. I'll go Lizard here. How is the Mario running, Urko? Are you doing Mario 64 right now? None of these are good. I guess that I like Enchantress here on the left. I mean, it's a terrible hand. Doc Ock has a hidden passive. It always spawns Shang-Chi in the opponent's hand. Exactly, Strider 1. That's the experience that I've had. Expensive as in how much token was spent on the card, or highest costing card? Too many money, the energy cost. Energy cost. I die. Nebula gets to scale. I have to play like... Nope. We can't get there. Alright. Leech got us. Escape. Too bad Leech wasn't ongoing. Ooh. Rich, good to see you. Anthrax, good to see you as well. Hey Teddy, Shadow King today. Interesting, interesting indeed. Shadow King turns out to be very good up against Nebula. That's something we've discovered for ourselves. We'll see what else we get to jam. Doc Ock should be a card that moves other cards. Reaching out and then rearranging everything. I mean, thematically, you've got a ton of different options, right? Looping Moon, have a good dinner. Simon Claire, great to see you. Happy Friday, happy Friday. I thought they were supposed to be less often. Oh, for the locations. Sanctum, Plunder Castle, and Morag. That was the first game. How incredibly lucky of you, Rich. They have been nerfed in terms of their appearance rates. What deck finally got us there, Ryan? I can link the stream. It was our negative null Galactus. And I've edited down to just the best highlights. The best 50 minutes of Snap I've ever played. I highly recommend checking out at least part of that if you want to see what our climb to infinite was like. Oh man, we went off. Who is Shadow King in lore anyways? I don't even know. Wouldn't Silver Surfer be obvious change for effect to be moving him and enemy cards to other locations to make room for the Galactus? Like, I like, yes. The hilarious thing right now is that Yondu is more of a herald of Galactus than the Silver Surfer. Honestly, like, neither Surfer or Yondu have that much in terms of thematicism going into their abilities. Would love to see them, honestly, just switched. TMS went for the Aces Tough F17. Nice, nice. I'm on a Aces Nitro right now. Alright, we got this one. I got up against Darth Borg. Can you guys... You can't really see him, can you? There's a little Porgy over my shoulder. So I could Sarah? Does Sarah help me much? Then it's 1, 3. It saves me 2 energy. I guess it is better. Let's try it. We need anti-restores. Anti-restores all destroyed locations and destroyed with a reverse null. That's a lot just to counter the Galactus. Nitro was the other option. Yep, I'm on Asus Nitro. Nitro 5 is what I'm running. If they drop some new modes this season, I think it'll quiet up a lot of people. I hope that they have those coming very shortly. Ooh. So I could Enchantress the Devil Dino at the cost of my Luke Cage, where the Typhoid Mary would then debuff all of my cards. I guess I can't really afford that. So I should They flip first. Hazmat. And then do I want the Absorbing Man? He's gonna be a big hit. Decisions. I guess it's just like you and then I play you for the points. Here we go. I hope Tuesday Galactus gets smashed with the Nerf hammer. I think a lot of people are rooting for that. Did you not see my little Luke Cage? I guess they didn't. Love it. Shadow King is a malevolent being from the astral plane who bonded with the mutant Amal Farok. So the shadow, the king is the shadow? Just saw that Second Dinner is participating in the Summer Games Fest, hoping for more PC version and Conquest news. Yes. Yes, please. Any kind of news. We had the roadmap so long ago that we need something. Taking a point away from Zabu would be interesting. That would be interesting. I feel like it gets more interesting if they take 2 points away from Zabu. Like, Zabu at 2-1, I think gets played in all the same lists. Zabu at 2-0, I think then he starts getting cut. Luke Cage will be everywhere after high Evo. I sure hope so. I love the card. I love the card. I love the character. They destroyed my Valk. Okay. We're okay with that. I guess we don't really have Galactus counters in this list. Maybe that's something we need to think about. What year is the Nitro Teddy? It's 2 years old. Maybe it's 3 years old now. Let's go just hide the Enchantress. I don't think Zabu needs a hit, Rich. I don't think Zabu needs a hit. Zabu's everywhere. He's in all the best lists. Let's see. How's our Zabu King doing? I feel like he's everywhere. He's seen in 23% of matches. Everybody loves the Zabu? Alright. I mean, if the community is happy with him, I feel like he's edging out he's warping deck building so much for the top meta lists. You're trying to think about like how you can run Zabu and then other forecasts usually. What if they buff Kang so that he never starts in your hand? More likelihood of drawing him on T5 or 6, where he can replace himself with another card? I don't think that's enough to get people interested into him. Faker, don't you have a MSI tournament to be preparing for? You guys are playing Gen G next. You should really be focusing on something a little bit more important to your livelihood. I will die. I flip first because I didn't get Ghost down. I feel like this is where we retreat. Though the Shadow King hit on the Killmonger is pretty interesting, I don't think it's very good for us overall. Maybe. Hold on. So it's like, here's the thing: is like they've got death, they have death and doom, basically, and they could play She-Hulk as well because there are enough destroyed cards to play all three. All right, I'm out. Not to mention half my decks feel useless without the Zabu. Yeah, he's nuts. It took Sunspot being in almost 50% of games before a nerf came. Well, that was before they were doing balance changes every single week, right? Not to mention half my decks feel useless without the Zabu. He's all over. Think about how they could nerf Wave. They could make her only hit cards that cost 4+, so Zoo decks aren't completely destroyed, but Death Wave still works. If they just alter it to decrease cards to 4 but never increase the cost of cards, it would be interesting. Feels like I'm facing nothing but Wave decks right now, whether it's Doom Wave, Death Wave, Galactus. It's really a downer because I keep saying the same thing over and over. Yes. It's just wave on 4, wave on 5. And then they hit you with their huge turn 6. Galactus nerf be like, on reveal, make your opponent complain to Reddit to nerf this card even more. Exactly. What do you think they could do to make Kang feel like a big bad? So here's the thing, the developers have said they're not necessarily interested in buffing him. They want the big bads to be like the really unique and thematic effects, which they're happy with what Kang is doing. And just because the community doesn't see it as competitive right now, doesn't mean that they feel like he needs to be changed. So I think Kang just sticks around. Like, the information gathering is such a unique aspect. I don't see really a way that you could buff or nerf it to change the community's opinion very much. No, then she just goes mid. And I don't really want her mid. But I don't want anything else played either. Fine. KM Best said Kang is the kind of card that he likes in a Perma Series 5. We'll see if Perma Series 5 even hangs around, Jean B. Seems like it might not be the case. They want to rearrange how the series work. Let's go for, I guess, just Zabu. Luke Cage, are you in there? Are you gonna show for me, buddy? Half the strength of Death Wave is limiting the opponent's play on turn 6. Changing Wave to not affect lower cost cards would kill the deck. I don't know if it kills the deck, but it would be such a dramatic change. You probably want to give some power back to her. Oh boy. Well, I do have Enchantress to turn off the Typhoid Mary. I do lose my Mooster Fantastic, but they lose 10 points on their Devil Dinosaur. Well, they lose 8 points on their Devil Dinosaur. Taking them to, what's that lane going to be? 16. So I win mid by 1 point by playing this. And then I play... I don't get anything to stick is my problem. We have to retreat. Alright. 6, great to see you. You're not late. A viewer arrives precisely when they mean to. I feel like people are underestimating Kang. I used it this season, and the amount of people that stay after Kang reveals and I snap back is ridiculous. They think that you're bluffing. Their mind games open up and they're like, what could I possibly do? Once Conquest mode arrives, we're going to have to see if Kang is going to become very prominent or not. Got Infinite yesterday. Death Wave really does well. 6, that buff to Venom was something else, right? It was great. Considering Death Wave has been a thing since the beta, maybe it's time to kill it or at least significantly change the way that it plays. I was always frustrated with the way that it played in the beta because of the Wave Death interaction and the way that it, specifically the Swarm would not stay free and other stuff like that, but it stuck around. Another Asteroid M. Good gosh. I guess go Lizard. Try and put a rock on their side. How many decks stayed this unchanged? Yeah, it's crazy. The Death Wave list has been the most dominant in terms of like decks all time of any deck. I guess Sarah Miracle is the closest thing. Taking me to be stuck in a crash loop as the opponent closed the game. Yeah. I've experienced that as well, TMS. I wish they would fix that. Joke's on them. My bluff is that I never bluff. Easy infinite. Easy infinite. I always hear the Brian Regan. Easy out. Easy out when I step up to the plate and slow pitch Little League. Center fieldman's going through my pockets. Oh, he's got gum in here. We'll go Sarah. Sarah does let me play Valk Shadow King together. Yeah, we got this. I mean, the Valk Luke Cage is nuts. Do they have Dr. Doom? Is that the one thing we're worried about, I guess? But Cherry is more favorite. Losing the Luke Cage, that hurts. That hurts. Okay, okay. I was really counting on the Luke Cage. Obviously. I can set them all. I can reset them all. If I reset your 7-power Nebula to 1, you drop down to 17. I go up to 12. Oh, is that it? The Valkyrie... No, because the Typhoid Mary will kill me. Ah. Enchantress on the Luke Cage, it hurts. Escaped. I like how Cage buff brought the C2 back. Yes, that was great. Getting the C2 back was quite fun. What are the cards that stop turn 6 dump decks? Wave and Sandman. Valvies, the Leech does very well as well. If you leech their cards, then the Death and Death She-Hulk will not be discounted anymore. Oh yeah, anything that's like location lockdown does well. I'll go Agent 13. Galactus stops it with a number of different ways, in fact. Oh, a little Nimrod for us. Before that Iceman who ruined your Drax Scorpion wrecked the APOC. So many factors. Mr. Fantastic. We could play the Typhoid Mary. I hate when they get Collector on Machine World. Every time we play the Machine World, we're gonna buff their Collector. And unfortunately, we don't have time to get the Nimrod to the Hala. I could try just giving them useless cards, like the Typhoid Mary. And then the Luke Cage cancels out the benefit they might receive. The true counter to Sarah is the Galactus. That's what it is. That's what we need. I feel they could leave Galactus alone if they somehow made it so that you can't play him and Spidey in the same deck. It's the only truly annoying combo. That's the only truly annoying combo? You don't mind when he throws out the Doc Ock? Rips all the good cards from your hand? I mind when he does that. I think Galactus needs, like, an overhaul. Is Sarah Miracle good to counter the Stature Hawk? I mean, yes, Tim, because you get, well, as long as you're running the ongoing hate, if you're bringing the Enchantress, you do okay because you can counter the Hawk. The Stature list actually does pretty well at dodging Shang-Chi. Alright. What is our line? Of course I want to be able to play the Hazmat. Does Valkyrie get the win anywhere? If I go like Valk over here, sets everything to 3. Then I don't get the hazmat. Just play like hazmat, White Queen, I guess. Does not feel great when they're just gonna play like a double dinosaur. But maybe. Oh wow, they got the Cosmo in the right spot. That's crazy. How they thought Cosmo was supposed to go there, I don't know. I'm impressed. I just don't see the Galactus needing a nerf based on how many counters he has. I don't know. Okay, let's go for Patriot. Caged Patriot. Caged Patriot. So we're looking for Mr. Cage. And then if you're running Cage, might as well run Hazmat. Deck is looking remarkably similar, Teddy. I know, I know. Squirrel Girl. Bast. All the token spawners. So then that's going to be like Debris, right? So it's Debris, Mystique, Patriot. And then I don't know if Shadow King is what I want here. It could just be the Valk. Drop the Shadow King, play Sarah and Valkyrie. Sarah and Valkyrie. Is Patriot good with Iron Lad? Yes. They have some pretty good lists working together. Okay, what else finishes this one? Bishop good here with the Mysterio and the Patriot. Yeah, the Bishop could get a big pick-me-up alongside the Mysterio. I like that. Please don't put Patriot in the cage. All the counters don't matter when he pulls from your hand, which you have no control over, or they just don't draw by 5 or 6. Yeah. We already have the Bast. One more. Is it just, Wasp? Wasp plays pretty well. So it looks like this. I mean, Wasp gets the buff. Wasp plays well alongside Valkyrie. I like this. Black Widow? Jesse, why do we run Black Widow? Alright, I'll go for the buff on the Wasp and the Mystique. I love Patriot decks. My beef is when I play him, he goes on vacation for 10 games. Yep, he just hides away in the bottom of the list. All I get is the Blue Marvel and the Mystique, right. Ooh, a Sandman list? Okay. Gotta be careful. So it's basically a waste to play the Sarah if they're gonna play Sandman on us. Was the previous negative deck good? Matthias? Oh yes. The previous negative deck, the one that we were playing last stream that got us to infinite, we got 50 cubes in 50 minutes. Hey, Pingzo, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. We got a whole stack of the gifted subscriptions. Thank you, Pingzo. Thank you. Feels like the people who complain about Galactus have never played him. No, they just play against him over and over again. That's the experience. Iron Lad turn 6 hitting the buried Patriot has been good for you. Oh, nice, nice. This kind of looks like a retreat, not gonna lie. Maybe. Why does it swap and then destroy? And then they go straight into the wave. Yeah, I mean, this might be a retreat. I'll try the Sarah. What do you play? You have your Agatha? Right, you're the Agatha deck, Roaming Zen. Another Agatha. Incredible. Well, we've hit none of our powerful engine pieces as we look at Patriot still in the deck. Mysterio as well. We lost our Bishop. We can play like hold on. No. I do get the Valk. Then I have the Wasp, right? Reset the Agatha down to just a 3. Play the Cage or to the Debris, but it's not like buffing anything. Do I need Blue Marvel as well?
Escaped.
There we go. Thank you to the Pingzo. Showing the love on the Twitch side. I wonder if we need another way to be able to get buffs to win through the Valk, because here we're looking at Patriot and only Patriot. He's in hand now, so this is going to feel good. It's going to feel very good. Okay, I want to give you the Squirrel Girl herself so that I keep the squirrels. I think people will get bored of Galactus eventually. Sonic Snap, they haven't yet. They haven't yet, and it's going on how many months? 6 months? So I don't know. I don't think that's true. We'll go Patriot. Into the Mystique. They're just destruction. They could have the Killmonger. That's why we run the Mysterio. His illusions will survive. I like Hood with Valk and Patriot. Oh, I do as well. Maybe we bring him in. We could get Hood. Like Hood for Wasp. And then like, I don't know, Mr. Fantastic for Bishop.
Enough said, bub.
I wonder if that's what I want. Man, this Venom is going to be disappointed when my Valkyrie hits him right here. Sure, go Wasp first, then the Valkyrie. They do flip first, but I feel good here. Karak, happy Friday, all. Let's get some more likes on the stream. It goes a long way. It does. It really helps promote us out to the rest of the community. The animation is too cool to get bored of on the Galactus. Kneel before Galactus. I feel like Galactus has almost the same zen as the Agatha decks. You pretty much turn your brain off and play the predetermined turns. It is very rote. It is very lockstep kind of list. Hey! Valkyrie gets the dub. Alright, how badly do we want Hood in here? Here's the thing, Hood is my favorite card. It's going to be the Siren Call. We'll play this one more time, but then we're probably bringing in Hood in some way. I should try Rogue Teddy. She steals games. Up against Deathwave, though, she doesn't get anything. Like Deathwave and Doomwave, if they're the most popular pieces, I'm not going to get any games. We'll see. I guess I have played my share of Devil Dinosaur today. Rogue would be good. If we already all have squirrels, maybe I'll hold off on the Squirrel Girl. She steals hearts and games. Why is Hood my favorite? Just because he's such a dynamic card. You have a number of different ways that you can deal with the -2, and then all the different ways that you want to capitalize on being able to play the 1/6 demon. He's been my favorite for a little while. You can either use Carnage to try and eat him up. If you play the Killmonger, then you have to try and protect the demon. You can double down with the Moon Girl to be able to capitalize. You can use Viper to push the neg-2 over to the opponent's side. You could use Valkyrie to pick it up. You could use Bass to buff it. There's so many different combos that all take you in different deck building directions. It's very fun. I guess I'll play it now. I think Rogue needs to be a 3-2. Tim, you think that extra 1 point is going to matter when she comes up blank? She's basically, you play her if you can steal something and you don't if you can't, right? I don't think 1 point on the Rogue actually makes too much of a difference. Wow, we've got nothing. My V for Victory deck has been one of the favorites this season, Blake. Great to hear it, great to hear it. Just tried a Valk Hazmat deck, game by 1 point because of the Enchantress nerf. Oh, those Enchantress changes, they come in. Thank you for the subscription, thank you. They're setting up Wave on an empty lane down the middle. That has me a little bit worried. Just a little bit. I will play Sarah. It's so conspicuous as to what they are going to do. I don't have a way to stop it without debris in hand, unfortunately. Otherwise, like, I run the counter. If I have debris, I can stop them. Just the Thanos? That's good for us. Valkyrie is looking hungrily at the Thanos to devour. Give me Patriot here, Mystique here, and then it's going to be Valk plus. Should it actually be the Bishop? Maybe it's the Bishop, then the Patriot. We snap. It's going to play Valkyrie, Mystique. No, it's the other order. Mystique, Valkyrie, and then like Wasp. Wasp is actually bigger than the Mysterio with the double buffs. Here we go, here we go. Ongoing Sauron is my current go-to because even without the Sauron, there's a couple other options to win. So like the Sauron tempo list AR. AG, great to see you. No way. You flip it to Danger Room and the Mercenary immediately knocks over my key buffing engine card. That's crazy that would happen. I'm still shook. I lose? I think I just lose now because the Valkyrie up against Soulstone is a straight defeat. Yep. Wow. I don't know what we want to do, or if we have a shot anywhere. I could play, say, Hazmat, Mysterio, Valkyrie. I bring up the power of my squirrels, down on Sarah, down on Wave. Like, this would basically be a wash. But if I take this to a wash, then we've got to get out. Because we're not going to win on margin of victory if they're sitting with this powerful stack in mid lane. Yeah, it's the duality of the Reality Stone. It can betray you or it can give you the win just like that. Usually can find a deck that helps me slow climb, but have been countered by everything AG. Oof, oof, yeah. Tempo deck has been great. You can Moon Girl, the Zeros, Enchantress, Zabu. So many paths, I think. Take out the opponents with the Typhoid Mary. I do love that Sauron list. The Sauron tempo list is very fun. Sanctum Sanctorum. So we need to get in there as fast as possible. I guess I'll play the Hazmat into it. Tilt Kryptonite. Switched to a bounce deck yesterday and out of nowhere, non-stop Sandman. Stopped for the day. Yeah, I might stop after seeing that as well. Been messing with the Destroy Thanos deck. That sounds quite fun. Thanos loves death. Very lore accurate, right? Okay. They played the wave? You are Galactus. You are looking to hit the Bifrost. I guess I will play fast. I don't really have a way to get buffs on an individual lane. I guess it's like Luke Cage, then Luke Cage Valkyrie. I still lose to Null. Played Doomwave to 95, Stature to 99, Deathwave got you over the line. Delinear, congratulations on the Infinite. Well played, well played.
Opponent snapped.
Alright.
Escaped.
Miss Debris choosing not to appear in any of these. TMS, no association to TSM and all of their recent poor decisions. Shut down Galactus with Prof X. I've never been more satisfied. Alex Holland, it is a great feeling. It's a wonderful feeling. That's why I was running Professor X in my discard list. That's your second ever time to linear? Amazing, amazing, mate. Let's go for the Bast. Pick me up. I don't care about... I mean, I could play the thing. The thing's getting buffed by the Patriot. Playing your full win con, but then snapping. I know, Jokaro. It's like... The Galactus players are so gun-shy now. They don't know how to adapt. It used to be that you could play wave and snap if you're holding the Galactus, but now I guess they'll get countered too often? I don't know. I think I want Bishop first. Bishop first, hold back on the Patriot. Hopefully we draw the Luke Cage. ESM Teddy. That was me, man. That was me. In the classic days of League. You know that the ghost doesn't help you now, right? I think they played it there as a bit of a joke, like they didn't think it would help them, but it actually would help them. Against my list in specific. Movement really hates having their board space taken away. If you aren't snapping turn 1, if you have Galactus, play a different deck. Well, okay, we're going a little bit far there, Jokaro. I don't know about that. We did throw with a rock in the way of the Hulkbuster, and the Hulkbuster took it. So that feels really good. Give me Sarah. Beautiful, beautiful. It's going to be Sarah, and then it's going to be Patriot, Mystique. I don't know about the Hazmat. Right now the Hazmat's hurting us more than helping us, but... The Dagger variant is an ace. Oh yeah, she is. Shoo! I love the gold glimmering hair. She's a beaut. Play me, buff me, and then it's just like Wasp, eh? I think so. Here we go. Movement, probably the most rare deck in the game now. Yes, it is. Until Spider-Verse comes around, and then I think everybody's going to be jamming to that movement tune. And you have Spider-Man 2099 coming in and smashing every other lane. Always all or nothing with that deck, IMO. That's why I said that. Yeah, I mean... When we were running our negative Galactus list, we were throwing out some pretty early snaps and trying to capitalize. It is all or nothing. They just go up to 8 on the... Why would you... You're only 8 on the middle. You've produced a grand total of 16, 26, 30, 35 points.
Victory.
I produced 43. To Jacaro's point, 9 out of 10. If someone snaps T1, they have been Galactus. Yeah. Would have been a fun nerf to Galactus. If you have him in your deck, you automatically snap. Turn 1. Oof, oof. I don't think you could play him then. You couldn't play him in Climb, that's for sure. I don't know, any word on the Dira Snap to Infinite challenge? Did he make it? I heard that Dira challenged himself to snap on turn 1 and never retreat, see if he could make Infinite. I don't know if he did or how long he tried that. It's moved, Teddy. You just throw Heimdall and you win. It magically rearranges the cards in a winning order. Untrue. Unfortunately, untrue. They've got Luke Cage. I've got Luke Cage. Our two cages are just looking at each other. Go with the debris here. It needs a MODOK level new card to make them solid. The Heimdall snatches defeat from the jaws of victory. Indeed. Alright. What are we doing here? Man. My guy. What are you doing? I could go Patriot now. I could go like Squirrels and Patriot now. That feels a little bit over eager. But maybe. If you're gonna attack my board space, I'll embrace it. Alright. Board space is done. It's over. Zoop.
Clear for takeoff.
On turn 4, my board is full. I don't think we win. Just gonna put it out there. I don't think we win this. Are they gonna snap? You watch most of the mid-90s, his mid-90s run? Oh, Dira made it? Nice. Okay, so hang on. Can you produce in this final turn 13 points? Chat, can they make 13 points? They cannot hazmat because of our Luke Cage. They cannot turn our Luke Cage off. They can't really interact with anything on this lane. They have Patriot, it's over. Why did they run Luke Cage? They're running just our deck, Luke Cage, Patriot. Let's see. The infamous last words that you can only say if you're infinite. You go, Wong? Please be hazmat. Ironheart. Who doubted me? Who doubted me?
Victory.
We played no cards on turn 5, no cards on turn 6. We take the dub, baby. Once I saw the Luke Cage versus Luke Cage, I was like, no, they were banking on the hazmat. Not enough, not enough. With a Sarah drop. With Sarah, I drop a like and an end for a surprise. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Luke Cage gonna be meta when High Evo releases? I don't know. Are enough people actually gonna get the High Evo to warp the meta? We'll see. I feel like this list could be even better. There's something extra we could give it, some more oomph. I love playing those RNG turn 6s. That's why I lose so many ranks. Yeah, I'm like, I mean, the opponent must have been thinking that odds on they were going away with that one. When Sarah's in your hand, can you play Bast? Yeah, you can still play the Bast. Just losing the 1 point on the Sarah isn't enough to really stop you from wanting to play her. Let's go. We're going to swap the positions of the locations. Hold on. You have flooded the raft, but now Starlight Citadel is going to reposition where flooding is. So we don't want to get sucked into playing 2 flooding. I want to play everywhere else. So I'll do something like this, and then I'll honestly drop the Wasp down already. Just so we get a board presence. I think my opponent did not read the effect of Starlight Citadel. Exactly, if you play the Luke Cage, then you'll be able to pick your Sarah back up, and odds on, you're going to have enough other cards in hand getting picked up by the Bass that it's still worth it. I see you playing Luke really fast. Go more for the surprise. It helps you a lot. Oh, I got you. You like holding him back? I don't know. I like establishing him early. He's a good tempo play. And now the Stark Tower is going to mess with their power curve. My token RNG sucks sauce. The easy to say, easy to say. Save the tokens, AG. Save them up. Type 2 in chat if you want the high evo but can't afford it. You got time. You got another like 2 weeks. Maybe they'll throw us another good bundle. Hopefully a little bit better than the $100 one.
Victory.
Yeah, the opponent got murdered there. Master Mold in the shop right now, AR. Nice, nice. Master Mold still doing great work. Let's go one more here, and then I want to try, I think, like the Shanna-Null. It's honestly what I want to play a little bit of. TMS, did you see that Jeff Hoogland was rocking your Cerebro 6 Lad deck? I saw that. I was like, oh man, TMS has been getting into the other communities. Collector bundle conveniently goes away day before high evo. Second dinner knew what they were doing. Second dinner knew. What? It should go away the day after. To try and catch the people who are like, oh man, high evo is the coolest thing. Unless they have another one that's going to take its place. I guess I'll just play the Mysterio. I'm probably not going to get any cards that synergize with it though, right? Out of District X. Can we play Venom? We can play some Venom. I guess I'll just play the Iceman here and keep waiting. Mr. Doctor, you are blocked because you like to tweet from eggs that is bot? What in the world? This is why I'm not on Twitter, guys. The drama is just exhausting. Got the Ghost. They crack open the Winter Soldier.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
We got the Stature. That's very nice in comparison to Thor. Give me, I guess, Star-Lord? Star-Lord Dagger. Here we go. Usually 1 to 2k tokens every week. There are more from the collector reserves. Dio, good to see you. Sorry for the late start. Already hit the like button though. There we go. Dio coming in with the energy. Great to see you, mate. Hope you're having a good Friday. He has a bot that auto blocks even if you aren't following. If you like a content creator, he doesn't. Again, this is why I'm not on Twitter. That just sounds ridiculous. I guess eventually everyone gets a block. I guess so. I guess so. Chat window is locked over the video feed. No. But I hear Twitter is a necessary evil for content creators to grow their channel and whatnot. Without wax, probably true. This is why here at the Teddy Ninja channel we're dying. I am not on the Twitters. Sure, I'll just hit this, I guess. If there ever was a must-have variant, it's that one. Wait, which one? I was busy with work on lunchtime. A nap was needed. Yeah, I feel you, Dio. I feel you. This has been a rough week, guys. I was looking at my stream start times, and they were all like half an hour later than I usually like to have. We should have moved the Mysterio. Whichever position we moved the Mysterio to, we would have won. Yeah. Real Mysterio needed to play somewhere else. Sounds on brand, but it's his choice to run it how he wants. Exactly, his choice to run it how he wants. Probably helps his mental so that he doesn't get Like, he doesn't like being bombarded with people that he already assumes that is going to be, attacking him. I shouldn't say anything. I'm not on Twitter. I have no experience to relate. We are going for Null. What's the Shanna-Null pun? Shanna-Null. We'll workshop it. Workshop it in post. I feel like there has to be something here, and I want to see what happens. Give me this so you guys can see it as we build. Then Shanna is a 4/4 now. I remember she got buffed by 2. Shanna. Whoop. Gotta do this. Gotta open up the deck that we're building first. Shanna. Then Null. Death. Probably not Deathlock. Killmonger. Wave. Venom, of course. Carnage. Is this like Squirrel Girl territory? Yondu. Seems good if we're going to be playing the Null. She-Hulk. Nope. That's a hyphen. Team Teddy grows stronger. Liam, good to see you. Good to see you. The sound when you scroll your collection is killing me. I wish they removed it. Yes, I do as well. Jubilee's underrated card, especially with the locations that destroy the cards like Death's Domain and the Death's Altar. I think Jubilee is okay. We've got 2 card slots. What do we run? Doctor Doom. Bring in the doctors. We got a triple doctor lineup. Run the Nimrod. Run the Nimrod, they say. I don't know about the Nimrod. What if it was like Deadpool? Is it Deadpool? Another very cheap card that's a happy destruction? Or is it like just Wolverine? I think it might just be Wolverine. Iron Lad in this list? Iron Lad in this list is like true chaos. If he pulls Null, it's incredible. If he pulls Shanna, it's interesting. If he pulls Doctor Doom, it's really good. Doctor Doom is good in everything. Looping Moon still in time. We can build the Sentry list. Right now we're trying our Shanna-Null. Zola? I feel like Zola gets too expensive. Okay, so I destroy here. Alt win condition on Venom or Wave for the Null, then 0 the Null. It is good. Like, it's very good to be able to cheat out the Null and then hit the Zola on the Null to destroy it. Alright, this is where I go Shanna. Maybe do I cut Wave if I'm running the Shanna version? Still need a list to push the last 10 ranks to infinite. Death is going to be free, my friends. Death is going to be free. Okay, we got the Doom. Enough cards has been destroyed. We could just play Wave here. And then we get Doctor Doom, Death, and She-Hulk all together. I mean, that's the Trinity. Here we go. Claw. Why are you running Claw? But why are you snapping on Running Claw? That really has me confused. But okay. You do you, boo-boo. I want my bigger card on the left. There we go. Snap back. If you cut Wave, you cut Doom. Yeah, I would cut Doom. Cut Wave and cut Doom, and then I could run the Zola. Well, no, I couldn't because I wouldn't have the energy cheat. It's just like straightforward. It would be like run Deadpool probably. If you cut Wave and Doom, you run Deadpool, and then you run Taskmaster? Maybe? Okay, sure. Not that I had very much power in there. Do I have an Orca Destroyer list? I built one mainly for the OG ongoing Destroyer list with just Orca Epic Nate. I do not have a Orca Destroyer list. My Orca list was going a different route. Deathwave with Doom and She-Hulk is good since everyone is running it. It actually feeds off of the other lists that are running it, right? If a lot of people are playing it in the ladder, then we do even better. Taskmaster, if you cut the Doom Wave? Yeah, probably. Ended up going heavy destroy version with KM. Oh, Killmonger, like I mentioned. I was like, what is KM best running? What happened, Sonic? You said the chat window is like blocking the stream? I don't get it. You like popped it out and then it's covering what you want to watch? Let's go Yandu. Dr. Doom fitting into Sanctum Sanctorum bodes quite well for us, as they just play Sentinels over and over again. It's covering the entire screen, overlapping the video. Huh. Oh, they're trying the Shadow King. What a brave soul. I'm sorry, but I must defeat you with the most meta list ATM. Sure. Alright, so we can wave if we want to. We could... I mean, wave for the She-Hulk Doom is so good, regardless of whether or not you're destroying anything. Saw a guy play Orca and Namor in the same deck once. He basically put them on left and right lane. Mid was the stuff like Mr. Fantastic, dumb but fun. Simon Cleric, I think the secret sauce that I missed in my video guide for Orca was that you run the goblins. You like attack, you throw a green goblin across, and then you stack the Namor on. Like, I mean, you're still so vulnerable to anything like, oh, I get zeroed. I can no longer do the combo that I wanted. Okay, I can. I'm so confused as to what I want to do now. Why does Zero have to exist as a one cost? Do I just play like Carnage and then Killmonger to sweep them all away? Or do I then wave? If I wave now, I don't get any of the benefit of waving because the She-Hulk is going to be 4 and Dr. Doom's going to be 4, right? It still might slow them down enough that it's beneficial to me. Alright, here we go. AG, hope you have a good weekend. There's our Null. Alright, I should have played the Killmonger. Null would have been huge. Now the question is, are they going to have a way to stop Mr. Doom? Unless Shang disappears from the meta, I don't see it ever being a thing though. And that'll never happen. Yeah, exactly. Like the Namor and the Orca are so vulnerable to Shang-Chi because they can't run any kind of protection alongside, so. Yeah. Was playing Orca Destroyer and ironically got Atlantis. Orca was like a 27, 28 power along with the Claw. Yeah, I don't think that the opponent is wrestling that one away from you. There we go. We stay winning.
Victory.
Feels pretty nice. But is this actually any better than like normal Death Wave? I feel like it's not somehow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if Null comes through for us when we don't draw our other finisher pieces. What happens on Wave Sarah? Their entire hand gets set to 3 cost because all their cards go 4 and then Sarah knocks them down to 3. So they can play any 2 cards. And I can play whatever, you know, combo I've crafted. Oh boys. Tempo Carnage? Tempo Carnage doesn't feel great. We have the She-Hulk, the Null, and the Doctor Doom. Something like if this is your only card here at the end of the game, give it, plus N power. Ooh, that could make a secret. Yeah, a card like Orca, more similar to Strong Guy and Dazzler, but give them more conditional power. You can get them above 8 on turn 6, but not earlier. Okay, so now I get their armor to be able to use as I see fit. Alright, I'll play it. Obviously away from their 1 costs. I feel like if you're running Null, you want more destruction focus, right? Maybe. Teddy planning to play Tears of the Kingdom. Without Wax, there's no shot that I have enough time. Right now, the wife and I are working our way through Jedi Survivor. So we're going to try and finish that. And then, honestly, we've got to go back to Hogwarts Legacy. So, by the time... I don't think we're going to get to Tears of the Kingdom. I'd love to play it, but I don't think it'll happen. They are like the Dracula Zoo deck. They're not going to be happy with what I'm giving them. I can just wave here. Into my She-Hulk Doom. Alright, here we go. Just plain Doom wave. Have I gone full Zoo and then Killmonger become a surprise for the opponent? I have not tried that, Tom Manning. If I'm trying to empower a Mega Null, what I prefer doing is the Atuma trick, where you play Atuma to self-sacrifice for 10 points, and then you can try and energy cheat the Null down and be able to like hit it with the Zola or something like that. Would you consider making a video about a good Thanos deck? I know I'm probably tired of Thanos, but I got him the other day looking for a good updated Thanos deck because he seems really fun. Either this or that. I definitely can. I can show you what I've been running recently. Let's go She-Hulk and then Doctor Doom, of course. Then Teddy has to cover Dual Force when it comes out. No time for fun. Exactly. No time for fun. This is the full-time job right now. Between this and looking for a full-time job, that is my full-time job. By the way, I still think it's kind of stupid that Dracula is the only card in the game that is basically uncounterable. Granted, it's also kind of random, but let's be honest, random is often avoidable. Yeah, so it's Dracula. Oh no. So close. The Shanna burst power. It's Dracula and Cosmo, right, are the two. The two best. Dual Force, I hope you cover Wild Frost too. Wild Frost has been out for a little while though. If I get time, I'd love to do a little bit more of Wild Frost, but the last time that I was trying to do some Wild Frost videos, the viewership dropped off so much. Black Widow can counter Dracula? Right. You get a couple like card draw effects that will hit the Dracula. Move Drag with the Magneto, hit him with the Master Mold. Yeah, there's some very niche control cases that get into messing with the Dracula, so things like Cosmo, it runs the true immunity. Daredevil, sure, Daredevil. Always going to be able to find value on him. come for the snap, stay for the Wild Frost. Scorpion, nice, nice. Oh good, Scorpion, you're here. We'll get our match. All the Novas. This is gonna hurt. What? My Null? My Null is going to go off. Come for the content, stay for the Teddy. There we go. That's what I love to hear. Go Shanna? I think I do play Shanna into like turn 5 Venom or Killmonger. Come on, when are you gonna pop the Novas? You're gonna have to do it soon. Should I get Thanos now or wait to see how High Evo plays and decide then? I'm insane. I would wait to see what High Evo looks like, but I'm on the get Thanos train. Okay, I think this is actually just play... Is it just Killmonger? Like, we could Killmonger to be able to break all their Novas for them. I assume that they're ready for that, though. If I... Venom. 4... 5, 6, 7... 7 destructions for the death. Yeah, I need the full 9 because I'd like to play... I kind of want to play Dr. Doom on Bar Sinister and then play the free death. Let's try this. Shanna left ultimate Chad move. They're not going to do it. They're not going to pop the Novas until the very end. Oh no. Okay, so that means that I win Bar Sinister. Now we just have to be able to find our way to win another lane when they're adding +4 to every card on that lane. Tall Order, Tall Order. Is it Null? Would Null have gotten it done? As they destroyed... I think Null might have actually won because each Nova when he dies buffs the other ones that as they die buff the other ones. So the Null actually would have been pretty big if I had played like Null mid. Fascinating. Venom on bar and then Doom was better. Maybe so. If we'd started the destructions on Venom on the bar and then we would have opened up space. Yeah, we could have opened up space to be able to play even more Dooms. Maybe they never pulled the Killmonger. I guess not. Yeah. They must have just been like trusting in the top deck for the Killmonger and never found it. So they thought that I would Killmonger early for them and they needed that to happen. However it played out, we got the dub. Steve Marchland, thank you for the subscription, mate. Thank you. Novas would have been worth 10 power to Null. Yeah, it would have been a huge buff to the Null. Master Mold. And I didn't draw anything. Hold on, hold on. If I get the energy cheat, then it's going to be like Null mid, Zola that. Right? +4 from the Umbako and the Iron Fist. Yeah. Like it would have been huge. It would have been great. Play Shanna. I think this is Shanna. See what happens. They go white. Oh no, the White Queen gives them death and then death is reciprocal. Okay. We can Wolverine Venom. And then we'll see. Maybe Null to the Onslaught Citadel. I'm not sure. Yep, Sophie, I'll get you on the Discord. Cerebro 2 and Onslaught. Oh man. If that's what he is. He's got the Hawk in here. Love Polaris so much, I swear she may be one of the favorite cards in the game. Polaris is like this sneaky powerhouse. Negative Null Venom is crazy, but it's always been crazy. Oh, Mr. Doctor, we climb so well with that. Okay, so, I mean, up against the Hawk, our Null is not actually going to do very much. This one is not looking great. we want to, if I Zola, and move the 7 power here and here, and I move the Wolverine, but I'm not going to be able to win Onslaught Citadel. I would rather reinforce the hub with some extra power, so like She-Hulk. I think we retreat here. Feels like the deck is too top heavy with the 4/6 cost. It might be like, yeah, fitting the Null in feels clunky right now. Just feels so clunky. But I don't know if there's a way that really fixes that. Where is Surfer Lad, Tetris, Collecting Winds, Doomstorm? There it is, negative Galactus. Is Shanna for the stats or the destructions? She was there for the destruction. My idea was that we could play Shanna and then play Killmonger and then buff the Null. Like by the Null to a significant amount, be able to have a cheap death. The problem is you're looking for like the full 9 destructions if you're not going to wave. Now this is the deck. Yes, this is the deck. Love the video on the Beast Deadpool deck. Michael, glad that one helped you out. I was quite enjoying that one as well. Okay, we need to pick up as much from Nidavellir as possible. You guys, yeah. You know what his title is? Oh, you saw it on the load-in. More deck slots to win seconded, I know. Splitting Null for the 4th time soon. Hope I get inked. Ooh, Grizzly, best of luck on that split. You'll have to share it in the Discord if you achieve it. Oh, wow. Do I play negative for 1 draw? Sure. I'll play negative for 1 draw. What's a short-term replacement for Psylocke? I don't have her yet. Matthias, in this deck? I don't know what you would replace short-term for. Well, with Psylocke, you're just going for something like a wave from the energy cheat. Man, the wave is actually everywhere, guys. Blocking up our Iron Man. But if you're not going to run the Psylocke, then you run, I think, just like a Nebula or a Sunspot, something early. Yondu. You probably run Yondu. Empower the Null even more, right? Finally got Thanos. I love the cards. Thanks for the advice on it. There we go, Matthew. Best of luck. Yeah, waves the Killjoy. I guess so. TJC, you've been climbing so hard with this deck. This one is, it smashes. It's great. We're going to try and get a video out on it today. Who posted this wave annoyance? I don't know. What content creator brought it up to the limelight? I've had 7 8-cubers so far, TJC. Yo. He's cracked. Mr. Negative, unfortunately, will not die at Holland. Going to Asteroid M. No. Wow. Just denied like that. What did they lose? They lost their Mr. Fantastic, so they're probably Cerebro. They're probably the Cerebro. I mean, I lost the negative after queuing it up with the Psylocke. That's pretty weak for us. Honestly, I never thought Thanos would be fun until I played him. Surprisingly fun and smooth. He's very cool to be able to tinker around with. I mean, maybe, is that what we need? Is we need to put Thanos into the Shanna Destruction... Shanna, Thanos, Death, Null. You get the energy cheat to maybe get it together. I don't know. So lucky I was dead in the water with this deck. I swear I would win 1 8-cube game, then retreat 4 to 5 times, 4 cubes, retreats 2 to 3rd times. Yeah, it depends on who you match up with and how well you're able to find your retreats and the snapping. There would have been a way to win that one. Sunspot still had 0 power on him. Wave ensured that whatever the opponent played turn 4, Sunspot was not going to soak in the end. I still feel like we were outmatched on it, but there might have been a way. The Venom I'm currently running, Deadpool, Nova, Yondu, Bucky Carnage, Wolverine Killmonger, Sabretooth. You got the Sabretooth in there, Dio. Impressive, impressive. Zola, Death, any changes? I mean, yeah, like Wave or Taskmaster, right? You're running the Deadpool? I don't know, there's a number of different ways that you can take it. It depends on how much you want to invest in specific win conditions. Or the Mr. Negative. Like, if you want to play more through Deadpool, then you help him out a lot by having something like Forge. If you want to play more through Sabretooth, then you can help him out by playing also the Forge. But maybe Forge is just what you want in there. Get the Forge in. The Moon Girl can double down on stuff as well. Have some very powerful plays. Let the Nimrods go. We got this. Tried this deck yesterday, lost 2 ranks. Ooh. Zalviz, you gotta ride the tilts. Ride the tilts. Let it deviate out to the norm. Can't judge a deck after a few ranks. Bad draws, they do happen. This deck looks chaotic, Sonic Snap. Were you with us last stream? This deck is the most chaotic. Iron Lad on 4, so his Zola's a 3 cost. Dude, if the Iron Lad can copy the Zola, it's amazing. You're one Nimrod to my 2. Though, I mean, the Zola, like Zola hitting Nimrod here would have been pretty interesting because you spit 2 over here, and then they both destroy each other, which then pop 2 more out on the right. It's been funny. Oh, they are going to get the Venom down. Interesting. So this is then a tie? No? Yes? No, I win. Okay. No, it is a tie. It is a tie, right? Do I lose? Hold on. Because you're Nimrod destroying left to right? Wow. Oh, but the rickety bridge just destroys everything. It is going to be a tie. Everything blows out. All the Nimrods will die. Yep. Pop, pop, pop. Maybe we should have tried our Zola plan. But I feel like they could have gotten us with the size of the Venom. Either this or that. You want to see the Thanos deck? Sure. My favorite Thanos deck right now is this one. Like a Thanos control blend. Some powerful ongoing effects. Be able to choke away the opponent's board space. You counter Galactus pretty well. If they wave, which seems to be all the rage right now, your final turn is still okay. Because if they just wave on turn 5, you're trying to lock something down with Professor X or Spider-Man to restrict where they play. So it should do fine in the current meta. Here we go. That Dino variant. There we go. Got all but the Jeff. You could run a number of different 2 costs for efficiency. What power can destroy everything, even the Galactus? Good gosh. Played out that exact scenario, but we both snapped and got 8 cube tie. Yeah, exactly. I think that I go for Carnage early here. Yes. Carnage early, then it's negative, then it's Nimrod, then it's going to be Zola on the Carnage. Well, actually, I can Venom now. You Carnage, then you Venom. Layers and layers of symbiotes going on in. Imagine Galactus trying to stand on a rickety bridge. Not sure he's too happy with the Nimrod pull there. Mr. Negative to the Vibranium Mines. Mr. Negative to Range Academy. Got the Wong. For a second, the mic looked like one of those airplane neck pillows on the right shoulder. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, from where I'm positioned. I can see it. Was hoping for the morph to the Zola to the Ninja. Oh, wouldn't that have been great? But then it would have made our Null a little worse. It would have been hilarious for their side of the board, though. That's for sure. Are you going to run something that's going to try and destroy my pieces? I would love that. Shoo! Oh my gosh. Alright, Iron Man, then you Zola the Iron Man, and then you Null. I guess Null here on the left to be able to pick up the... try and win on Strange Academy. Just imagine the bridge from Temple of Doom with the Crocs below. Exactly. I think that's exactly what they want you to imagine. They accept.
I am Iron Man.
How come I don't have the Punisher in my deck? I am Siege. The Punisher is very bad. That's why. The Punisher is one of the worst cards.
Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
I know there's some people in chat that's not going to take that blasphemy, but it's not. It's terrible. Just go for Tiger Spam. Okay. Well, you won one lane.
Victory.
But you have his beanie? I do. Do you have to imagine an annoying shouting lady too? I think that comes with it, Simon Clegg. She's just not pictured off on the side. Did you have any idea to play Agatha with Dracula without discarding her? So let Agatha play till the end. I think about Dracula Zoo concept, but Agatha messed with stacking cards issue. Always drops Squirrel on turn 1. So no, because Agatha will guaranteed play herself on the final turn. Like, is your idea that Dracula is going to eat the Agatha? Because it never will happen. Agatha will always play herself on the final turn. And I think it does get pretty dangerous because Agatha is going to play for... the early Iron Lad. I think I hold Psylocke here. Agatha will like clump your cards to finish off lanes early, and then the opponent knows what it takes to be able to beat them. And even if your Dracula does hit the right combo at the end, it's gonna get messy. Glenn answered a tweet about the Hawk not being a 5-3 like Dino. He said because the same reason for Morbius being a 2-0 and different deck synergies. The same reason for Morbius being a 2-0 instead of like mirroring the Collector. Oh, interesting. I still think it would be fun for Hawk to be the 5-3 and match because it's pretty darn close to working just as mirrored synergies. Let's go Psylocke. I mean, guys, if you go Nimrod here and then Venom this stack... Oh, but I won't have a chance, will I? I have the Nimrod mid, and then Venom that, and then Zola that. Or I could play the Galactus. There's a lot of different options. I think we win this. Been enjoying this deck. Is Venom worse in it now? We're still fine. On Silent Ninja, I think that Venom is still fine. Like, he doesn't get worse when you play negative. You were not playing too many... Like, you weren't relying on the one-cost Venom to combo too much with your other options. Alright, give me my Nimrod. So I like it. And then the Venom buff on the body just in cases where you don't hit negative is better. So I think it's still good. I swear, people forget that you can move a card to New York on turn 6. No one ever does it. Yeah. People just don't want to. Oh no. They got the armor?
Clear for takeoff.
Hawk should be a 5-1 instead? Are you kidding? Give him 1 power but 1 more cost? That's crazy. That's terrible. We go Venom.
Opponent snapped.
Oh man. I'll try the Venom. The armor is really cramping our style. Profx. Okay, okay. You leave me no choice. Power Nebula, though, is too much. Even for the Galactus. Alright, we'll get out. No destroy for us. That's clearly the opponent's game plan. If they make Hawk a 5 cost, he would almost never see play. You don't think so? Hawk is a 5/3? Hawk as a 5/3 feels okay. As long as you get some of his synergies together, he'll be as big as Ronin or the Dino. I think it could work. Never as good as Devil Dino. So on a normal game, you're down to 3 cards in deck without any alterations. And then if you play the Rock Slide, it's 5. Yeah, it's probably going to be strictly weaker. Maybe 5/3 is not quite the right stat line to maintain. Wouldn't that have been a tie, or does Profx keep Nimrod from popping even when he dies? Well, my Galactus plus my Nimrod would have been only... It would have only been 7 power on right, and Nebula was already at 12. That's what I was looking at. Now they've got the Nimrod. You'll love to see it. Mr. Negative will blow up, and then we can play... I mean, I could just go for like the Iron Man synergies now, but maybe we need to wait. Just play me Venom here. Dino has the Moon Girl too, so you make 2 dinos and you have 15 power. Yeah, it's pretty good. What are they doing? Oh, it was a morph? This was just created by the morph. And they're actually ramp Odin on reveal. Fun. Very fun. Yes, yes! Oh, it's crazy. The opponent wants more of this? But why? If I play... Hey, we got the raiding party. Kato Q Beats. Kato Q Beats. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Great to have you guys over here. We're jamming along. Iron Lad is so good. Yeah, Iron Lad into Jubilee, into Odin, into White Tiger. I mean, it's pretty powerful, right? Casually, it's pretty powerful. What if we go... Iron Man, Mystique, Zola, Psylocke. Hit him. It's chaotic. Chaotic. Chaotic beats. There we go. Thank you, mate. What is the best deck for Iron Lad? Basically anything with Howard. Ooh, best deck for Iron Lad? I mean, I think that ramp is really good for him. I think that Good Cards Dino is really good for Iron Lad. Anything that's running Zabu right now is looking pretty good for him. So, yeah. Just like the Hawk Dino. Hawk Dino is very good. Ramp is very good. Those are probably my top 2 picks. Not that he's bad in this one. He's good in this one. Think they run Professor X in their list? I don't know. Professor X doesn't feel like what they would be running, but maybe. I don't see Howard as a necessity for Iron Lad, just more control for the player. I think it will be nice to know what he's got. Statue deck is great for him with subs. Yeah, you cut some of the control pieces and then you just run Iron Lad there instead. Want to try him with the Surfer later, Tim? It is pretty fun. Alright, here we go. So we're up to 20 on right. And I don't see any shot that they pass us at Nidavellir either.
I am Iron Man.
Feels good, feels good. 62 power. There's the Null. Wop wop ah. I think I'm done with this game until Null is out of the meta. I had such a good time until they touched Destroy decks. With the buffed on the Venom? Simon Cleric, what are they hitting you with? Even without Howard, Iron Lad can still go with the current game. We have the deck tracker too. Yeah, if you're able to see, like, make a good odds-on decision of what you're going to play, or what he's going to be able to pull, he can be quite powerful. Any worthwhile to play with Kang? Just got him from a reserve. Nicholas? I mean, maybe. You can throw him into whatever meta deck you enjoy, especially if you're running control pieces, then the Kang is going to be able to do something for you. The best move is usually to... Oh, do I blank Carnage here? I think I do. The best move with Kang is usually to, like, play him on 5 and snap, or on the final turn and snap, see if you can push some retreats, learn some information, then be able to line up your control pieces, but Kang is not very popular in the meta right now. Like, not very many people are playing him. I even think when Howard doesn't show up early, the Iron Lad copies the Howard. That's going to be hilarious if that happens. Which, I mean, you know it will. Alright, here we go. Null's going to the moon. We snap. Don't need the Mystique yet. Maybe we set something up like we could Iron Lad on 4 here to the Rickety Bridge and then play the Nimrod. They're going to storm. Alright. I can still get additional pieces over to that side of the board. Yeah, let's try Iron Lad. Play Kang and Galactus. Kang and Galactus is useful for knowing if you need to retreat or snap, like how well you can push the matchup. What do we pull? Zabu. Not gonna help. Nola's S3 next week. Yes, next week. Do we think they'd run armor? That'd be interesting if they did. Thanks, we definitely preferred Galactus or Thanos as the big bad pull. Or High Evo, right, Nicholas? If you had waited on that lucky pull for another 2 weeks. Yeah. Ooh. Fascinating, fascinating. So, we know that they're gonna just destroy whatever I play, right? Do I, like, need to Galactus just to be able to push the tie? I feel like I do, because if they play Doctor Doom, then they reinforce Flooded and they win. Alright, I'm just doing this for the tie. The Galactus on the Rickety Bridge. Yep, the Galactus move. No cubes gained or lost. Nola's S3 next week. Sad. What else drops to S3? We are getting Hawk, Sentry, and Null. And then one other. I'm forgetting what the other one is. Is it Surfer? I think it might be Surfer. Like, it's an incredible token chop drop. The token chop drop is amazing. Zabu, Zabu. Oh, Zabu's dropping? No, it's Surfer. It's definitely Surfer. I think Zabu is... Well, now I'm going to have to check. You guys are making me fact check myself. Marvel Snap Zone. Cards. Schedule. Alright, what is coming down? We are looking at... the Series 3, Silver Surfer, Hawk, Sentry, and Null. Next month is going to be Zabu, Sauron, Dazzler, Shanna, and the Shadow King. There we go. Yeah, Surfer's coming down. Ooh. Lamentus action. With the Null already hyped up. I wish that I had... Nah, we're pretty happy with this. I mean, it's crazy what we can do. We can get the Nimrod down. No, but I won't be able to destroy him. Iron Lad is blank. I don't know, does this actually help us? The null being 17, I feel like it should, but I feel like what we're actually going to do is just play Nimrod, Galactus. Yeah, Kitty is going to be free. Finally completed Series 3 this month. Can't wait to get my hands on Null and Hawk. Nicholas? Wow, and did I lose? I just have it discarded like that? It's abysmal. Wow. I think we're dead. Unless... maybe we can find a way. It's like I play Iron Lad, then I'm going to play the Iron Man, then I'm going to play the Null. Got Null from a reserve and bought the Hawk. Now Hawk will drop to S3. Come on. Well, 6. That's the cadence of the drops. They're always coming down. Still, you get to enjoy it now. Yeah, if only Pegasus was the next location. Kitty is days away. Mystical Being, why not do that play on turn 6? What play?
I am Iron
Sometimes the game is just, nope, no fun for you. Exactly.
All systems go.
You didn't want to play on top of the Shuri? You set up your Shuri for nothing? Alright. I think we take this in the end. What's their big bad... oh, are they going to Galactus on mid? Oh no, they're going to Galactus on mid and we could have stopped it. I was wondering if I needed to play Null on... nope, they're going to play Galactus over here. They are going to play Galactus over here. Ah! Incredible. Why wouldn't they play Galactus on mid? I feel like they should have played Galactus on mid. When is that mute all button coming? Don't they promise that? I don't know. Apparently Ben Brode like defended it forever on Hearthstone. Made that mistake today. I got Shuri from the hub and I haven't played her since the nerf, so I totally forgot how she worked. Yeah, I'm like, I set up the Shuri and then I get the big card. Big card doesn't double. Why on the right? I guess it's actually for like the fake out. Like they thought they were playing the mind games. They wanted to surprise me. Turns out I surprised myself by being ready. They played themselves. Indeed they did. They had prepped to the lane with maybe they thought it was too telegraphed. I really don't know. I reached pool 3 a few days ago, got Dr. Doom and a leader. Any ways to make them work? Oh, Mona Nisa. So many ways to make them work. The best option for you, I believe, right over the Nova is just like a slap in the face. My top recommendation would be, I have all the 6 costs. Maybe I just play like Zabu here on the right. Then you run ramp. You go Wave Electro, and then you've got your Dr. Doom, Odin, leader, and then you get Sandman, Leech in there, some other early 1-drops, and that's basically your list. It does very well. And right now, with how prevalent Wave is, that everybody's trying to wave on turn 5, your Sandman can shut them up. Shut them up and shut them down. Next turn, I get to play the Nimrod, then I get to play the Galactus, then I get to play the Null. So that feels like really good for us. Maybe I do Psylocke just for an extra destruction. Sure. Bearded Grizzly can't climb this season. It sucks. It's tough. It's tough. I do want Iron Lad, but I'm free to play now, so I have to save the coins. Yeah, Mystical Being. Alright, give me the Nimrod. I think they realized too late that Wolverine has more chance of buffing if you play to the right. Oh, maybe that's what it is. I don't think he has more chance. It's random where he drops. What are you trying to play, Beardy Grizzly? I'm curious. Oh, they've got their Nimrod. Fascinating. So hang on. I think I still win with the Null? Unless they're prepared with a Null? Would they be prepared with a Null? Oh, gosh. Let's try it. Series 3 complete. 24,000 tokens. Iron Lad worth the 6k? Wait for the series drop? I think that Iron Lad is worth it. Iron Lad is doing very well right now. Hobgoblin stuffed us, eh? I mean, I can still, like, null Carnage. And then, when they Venom, they beat me, right? Basically. Is he gonna play the Destroyer Nimrod? He could play Destroyer Nimrod. If he plays Destroyer, I'm gonna lose at Sanctum Sanctorum. My Null will be able to win at Wakanda. And it's what happens over here on the right that I'm worried about. You know what? I kind of want to see it. I'm infinite. I think I'm supposed to retreat. They go Carnage as well. Incredible. Then they Destroyer. Okay, which puts the Nimrod back. But then they lose Sanctum Sanctorum. Oh no. I think it was worth a try. Wow. 1 point. 1 point. That one ended up being so tight. Love the music in the background. What's the list? If you type !playlist in the chat, you'll get the list. I'm listening to Stream Beats by Harris Heller. Got the Peaches Null variant. It is amazing. I wish that I had more of the Peach Momoko variants. 1 point yet again. How many times? Grizzly, you're rocking the Destroy deck. Deadpool, Nova, Yondu. Bucky, Carnage, Death, Killmonger, Null, Venom, Chi, Magic, and the Zola. I got you. Was the Venom a better choice, actually? I didn't have enough energy to play the Venom. Yeah, Venom would have been a better play. I'll go Zabu mid. Well, Beardy, if you're looking for any advice, I would cut. I would just run like Deathwave instead. Cut the Magic, cut the Zola, and cut the Deadpool to be able to run your Wave, Death, and Doctor Doom. But I know it's like being a meta sheep to do that. That was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, Scorpion. Oh yeah. Scorpion, you want to do our friendly battle right after this? Shoot me the battle code and we'll do that, and then as that one is wrapping up, we'll do a raffle for a new winner. Because we didn't get to battle last stream. Best of luck, Beardy, if you give it a go. There's our inverted Venom, our 3/3 inverted Venom. I guess I'll wait. Hoping for something a little bit more exciting here. The Mystique. Certainly more exciting. Okay. Iron Lad. Iron Man. Yeah, do this. Do the Mystique. The Mystique can get hit by the Zola. Alright, we're cooking. Bolt knocks out the Carnage.
I am Iron Man.
Sure, Scorpion. Throw me a deck list and I'll play it for a little bit.
Man.
How was the marathon a couple of weeks ago? Haven't had the time at work to tune in and live until today. Jordansky, it was actually very fun. Really satisfying to be able to run. I'm going to throw the Zola here. I think that's best. To go Mystique and get the double copying. And then pop off at the machine. I don't know. This one's going to be weird. But the wife and I finished together. We were just under our goal time. We had cold weather, but it ended up feeling okay during the race.
I am
Feet
Iron
were
Man.
killing me at the end, but we made it. No stopping. So yeah, the marathon was great. We started out in a pace group.
Victory.
And then I was like, we just had to break out. We were trying to run with like the 4-hour Pacers group, and there was a bunch of really chatty runners that I was like, I can't stand listening to these people blather on for 4 hours. So broke out ahead of the group, and then it was like beautiful open space all around you. You could hear the birds sing, and I was like, it's so much better. And then I ran like the middle portion of the marathon. Is absolutely incredible. So that's where I saved most of the time, and just try to hang on at the end. Been watching the previous 4-hour long streams for a while. They're fun, teach you a lot about the game, bro. Molanisa, great to hear, great to hear. Hate running Leech so much. I feel like I'd rather do literally anything but run X. Do a meme deck battle pad. Sometimes we need more entertainment. We'll see what we can hook up. Let's see. Okay, Scorpion has our list for us. I will copy this, and we will rock it. I want... I'll end this. The Pixel variant battle. Oh no. Here's the thing. My Pixel variant battle is actually pretty good. I have basically just a full list of pixels for destruction. Because I've got Pixel... I'm pretty sure I've got Pixel Death on this account as well. So like I actually have a competitive Pixel deck. Meme deck Viper Destroy Odin. Oh no. The one where you try and reactivate the destroyer on their side of the board. That one sounds hilarious, right? Binks was running it. Alright, sorry mate. I've got the inverted Galactus ready to go. Got Satcher in the token shop. Is she worth getting? Matthias, how much are you trying to save your tokens for current hot releases? Because if you're going for a Series 4, then Satcher is in one of the hottest decks right now. Could definitely be worth picking up.
All systems go.
Still waiting for the Pixels deck, yeah. Ooh. Oh my gosh, what do we want? I think it's still just the Galactus. To be able to spit the Nimrods over. Though, I mean, like, playing Venom, Null, and Galactus feels very good as well. But I have to feel like this Galactus is a bit better. Alright, I'm going to refill my water, then we're going to build Scorpion's deck, and then we'll do our viewer battle. Man, the chair, taking them in, taking them in. All right, let's build this Scorpion list. See how it fares for us. Haven't had one of these in a while. Scorpion. Back to the old days, before the friendly battles, guys, I would always just run the viewer decks as a submission out of the raffle. Little hit of nostalgia for us. Alright, I just need to clear it out. Put Deadpool, Squirrel Girl, Yondu, Forge, Beast, Carnage, Killmonger, Venom, Moon Girl, Null, and Death. If you want to throw in Shanna, go for it. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Hood. Got our Deadpool. Wilmark for food. Yondu and Forge. Where are we? Yondu. A Forge. I don't have a better variant, do I? I guess we're going mechanic. Yeah. Beast Carnage. I'm sensing some similarities with what we have we put out in the video. Killmonger Venom. That 3/3 stat line is nice. I actually the Venomized Killmonger conflicts with the Venom in my brain sometimes. Gotta be careful around that one. Then we go Moon Girl for the double down. Null and Death. Oh boy. Okay. Carnage, Killmonger, Venom, Moon Girl, Null, Death. We're gonna throw in the Shanna. Got it, greatness. Alright, let's see how she plays. By the way, would you mind clicking on some pool 3 cards every now and then? When not much is happening, would like to see what those future cards are capable of as a pool 3 rookie. Molanisa, if you ever want to know what a card does, you can type exclamation point and then the name of the card, and there'll be a breakdown for you in the chat. Hopefully try to keep you up to speed on what we're playing with. Oh, Ted was thinking about one deck and still can't get the best way to run it. We all know about Black Panther Zola, right? I was thinking how to make Thor Zola work. Double Thor, double fun. The thing is that it gets better the earlier you Zola, right? It's gonna be a little bit hard, I think, to fit in. Null is already up to 8 because we destroyed a piece from them. That feels amazing. Beardy won the first match already. There we go, there we go. What kind of decks are we cooking for high Evo? Discount cards, Shocker Hulk, Inflict cards, Wasp Thinking, or a mix of both? Michael, we're definitely gonna try like initially just the full high Evo combo of like everybody together and then try and differentiate. But yeah, I'm seeing like a Hazmat Luke Cage debuff angle, and then I'm seeing the passing, the Doom Wave angle as different options for us. Okay, well. Oh, but if I Shanna, she's gonna get pulled over and then I cannot Venom. Oh no. I could Moon Girl. Okay, well, Moon Girl. Oh, fascinating. With Elysium and then Moon Girl, I could actually play 2 Nulls. I could play multiple Venoms. We've got a lot of options. I'll go Venom here. And then Tempo Beast. Next turn is going to be Shanna Venom together, and then it's going to be Null. Oh, this is great. Leader needs an update. Oh yeah, Leader does need an update. He's from like 2 balance patches ago. Oh my goodness. Look at Null. I mean, I should just play 2 Nulls, right? Like, forget playing Shanna Killmonger now. I should just play the 2 Nulls. I think Enchantress is a staple for high Evo decks to counter the Luke. Maybe? Do we think there's going to be that much Luke Cage, though? I don't know. Death at 12, eh? So I could play Death, and then I could eat it, and that all empowers the Null. Elysium is one of the best locations. It's so much fun.
Victory.
Double Null, double the fun. With the Elysium combos opening everything up, that was awesome. In the previous streams, I said movement was the favorite archetype. Has that changed the last few months? Ooh, Molanisa, like I love movement, but I do love bounce as well. Those are my top 2. I love playing either one, but I'm very happy for, I mean, they both are getting help now because Bounce, as soon as Kitty comes out for free for everybody, is going to be looking great. And then Movement, once we get the Spider-Verse cards, is also going to be finally getting some assistance. Going to be very excited to see how well the Spider-Verse cards land for helping out the archetype. Teddy, the king of the bounce. Easy dubs, easy dubs. Getting Null working for us. Movement in June will be nuts. I sure hope so. Yeah, we'll go Carnage. This is kind of what we wanted. Get to play Shanna on 4. Then hit him with the Killmonger. Oh, but I only hit the Zola. Oh, well. Do I have a new Kitty deck ready for the updated ability? Dio, it's going to be mostly the same. It's going to be a remarkably similar list. Though it is going to be rocking... Yeah, I mean, it's going to be basically the same. As long as you can hit Beast on the Kitty, and then her discount is going to remain, she's going to be great. I got an extra... Hold on. I got an extra Yondu? Yes. I got a second Yondu that also killed a 0 power. What are they? They're Mr. Negative? I think they're Mr. Negative, but they haven't found any of their combos. So if I forge Killmonger here, and we kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, death will be 1. I needed my opponent to destroy 1 more card. Anyway, this is the best we can do. Oh, using Collector now, though? Maybe Collector does find a way in. Would Kitty work with Nebula? What do you mean work with Nebula, Tim? I mean, they're good 1 costs. Nebula is fine. I mean, you don't really want to bounce the Nebula back, so... Like, the Falcon or the Beast would interrupt the Nebula scaling, so you don't want that to happen too much. Hold on. Null +1. Null cares about the card's status effects, including the negative zone. That did not go well for us. Not at all. That went so badly. I guess I will Moon Girl, and then... I get 2 death. I could Beast the Shanna back to play Death Shanna? Sure. What is Kitty's new power? Kitty's new power is that she automatically returns the hand. Rather than an option of recalling her, it happens automatically. So you're committed to... Alright, they played the Venom. Not that it made our Null that good. But you're committing to... It does make our death free. So it's like death, Shanna, Venom. Consolidate everything. But it consolidates, but Venom cares about their current power, so... Maybe just playing Null is better in case they destroy something. Destroying your 1 cost with the Killmonger to play your death for cheaper price is the main strategy here. Exactly, Molanisa. We want to be able to destroy the little cards that both makes death cheaper and Null more powerful. The holy grail is if we can destroy 9 cards and then be able to get the free death and the Null at the same time, though it's pretty hard to be able to do that. Null effect like a Venom. If the food got the negative power, so do they. I guess so. Master Mold counter to Kitty bounce. Oh yeah, anything that is attacking the hand size. Like that's exactly what Dira did to Jeff in the finals of the Infinity Gauntlet tournament. He was running his molded and folded deck up against bounce. And it destroyed bounce because it didn't have the hand space to be able to get the returns that they wanted. I wonder how Kitty works at the end of the game, because to my knowledge, she returns the hand at the end of each turn. Same time Atuma checks, which is before the end of the game. No, she'll stay on the board if you play her on the last turn. That she'll stay. I'm gonna go Carnage here. I put Deadpool in the deck, right? Yeah, Scorpion. Have not drawn him or Hood. He's on the tracker. Have yet to have him. But the deck is doing very well. It's turn, not end of the game. Yeah, but the turn 6 ends and then the game ends in that order, right? You get end of turn effects for the end of turn 6, and then you get end of game effects. Don't you? We're just gonna scale this Venom to the moon. The different instances, just like Dracula and Marvel checking. Yes, but doesn't end of turn 6 happen before end of game? Maybe we should have gone Moon Girl and then the Venom. I don't know how valuable the Venom was, though. Hit me with the Moon Girl. The Venom is massive. I don't mind too much as long as I find the null. Oh! Oh! My opponent's gonna regret that Shang-Chi punch so bad.
Snap.
This is the best. Doesn't Kitty return to your hand at the start of your turn? Oh, that's what it is. Oh, Ted, scroll up about the double Thor. I explain it. Is that enough, or maybe need something else? Hang on. I think on turn 3 Thor, turn 4 Wong, turn 5 Jane, then turn 6 Zola into Thor Wong lane, Mjolnir in a different lane, so the Thor will get spread with the Wong and the Mjolnir in different. We'll get the Wong effect. It could be very explosive. It certainly could, 6. Anything with the Zola. I think that Zola is one of the more slept on cards. I think he's got a lot of potential. He's probably locking right with X. I hope so. I hope he locks right with X. Basically no 6 drops in the Kitty decks. Yeah, Austin, unless you feel very confident that you can tag Kitty with the beast. There we go. Best of luck to my opponent as he sees the return of that enormous Venom that he destroyed. Titania, sure. Prof X, great move. All came back to bite him. Well, Scorpion, I hope you're enjoying this. The list is going crazy. Zola works best with the Black Panther in most cases. I've been struggling to find any other cards that really benefit from his ability except maybe the Venom. Any suggestions? Yeah, Venom is great. Nimrod is great. Null is great. Those are the main ones. Odin with the Zola is pretty spicy. Stream stutter, we're back. Looks like we're back. But yeah, you can, if you can get Zola to hit something and then you can tag Odin in afterwards, the Odin will reactivate the Zola on himself and then he'll spread out and reactivate the cards over there. The Goblins is a bit of a sleeper pick. Does it bother no one that Zola works best with Panther and Shuri and Red Skull? Does it bother no one? Are you saying like thematically? I think Shanna was a good addition. Shanna's kind of fun here. She adds a little bit of explosiveness. I'm gonna go Hood. That way if I beast, I get the return, can play around with the demons. Hood and Deadpool together, finally. It's our first time drawing them. Ah, I get the Killmonger now. Okay, I will play the Killmonger. It's a great time to Killmonger. Actually, the best time to Killmonger. Their Nebula and their Sunspot. My Hood and Deadpool. So I'm not only scaling my side, I'm taking out their side. I can see this being a new Kitty glitch. Dio, what's going to be a new Kitty glitch? It seems like such a great card to unlock for the destroyed decks, which is the favorite type. Molanisa, the Hood, is my favorite card, full stop. My favorite card in the game. I love getting him to the board as often as I can. So now we're going to return the Killmonger with the Beast, play the Forge to be ready for Deadpool to go up to 4, get killed by the Killmonger up to 8. Play from there. Death is going to be quite affordable. They've had like a month to work out Kitty Kinks. She'd better work fine. Yeah, I hope that she's ready to go. Not for now. Shuri effect needs to be on the location limiter, except the Shuri Vision, move Vision, turn 6, Zola Vision, spread the 14 power. Interesting, interesting. Oh no, the Dream Dimension. Wait, no, we still fit. Thank goodness we still fit. Aww. Alright, let's run our raffle. I will keep playing the deck from Scorpion in the meantime, who is our previous winner. Complete this. Launch. Exclamation point pick me in the chat, spacebar number between 1 and 100 will get you entered in to compete in a friendly battle with me to end our stream and usher in the weekend. Play Magic, Kitty doesn't return auto on end of turn 6. And then the end of turn 7, she does return. I think that she... Hold on. Does she have her ability updated in the... in here? You can return this to your hand to gain 2 power. Okay, so this is the old ability. They haven't updated her ability yet. We'll see. I don't think it's going to be bugged. Double Thor, Ted, please make it real. I'll try, 6. I'll try. If I get something working, I'll make a video on it. Any other pool 3 improvements to the destroy decks apart from Hood and the card that gets more powerful for each card destroyed? Molanisa, the best combo is like getting, you get Death, you get Wave, and then you get the Venom. I think those are the big pool 3 upgrades. Beautiful, beautiful. Do I want Hood? I think I just go straight into destroying Mr. Deadpool. Oh, but if I play... I kind of like playing like 1 turn off Curb here. So then on 3, I play Carnage. On 4, I play Deadpool and Venom together on bar Sinister. Yes, yes. What is this Pick Me command? The Pick Me command gets you entered into the raffle. For the friendly battle. Oh, if we destroyed, we would have been blessed by the Wakandan buff. Oh well. This is still good. Play the Carnage. I guess I'll hold on to the Demon. They got the Rock Slide. Give us all the junky rocks. Here we go. So I will get 3 Deadpools back to hand. Who will all be 4 power. Okay. We're gonna have a huge Venom. Like the stream. Hit 100 likes. We got this. Let the Demon be food for the Venom. With the Deadpool scales, mate. I want this. And now we do not draw, which is unfortunate. The Null, though, just goes to the moon. So I feel like this is pretty powerful. They might have the Shang-Chi. It's still going. Oh, baby. 44 Venom. That, whoa, whoa, whoa. 7, what are you? 73 Null? Oh, man. Yeah, 73 Null seems pretty good. The Venom at bar is busted. It is so busted. Scorpion, I hope you're seeing this. 75 power Null. Good gosh. Because while the Venoms were only adding 11 each time, they were destroying a successively larger amount. Stature? Yeah, 9 power stature. Dang it, no death. That's fine. When is the series drop? It's with the next balance patch, Yusuf. Alright, we're ready to choose our victor. Pick a winner. Simon Cleric. Congratulations, Simon Cleric. You are victorious in our raffle. I need to find my absurd null. There you go, Mr. Doctor. Go for it. I think he was 696. Yo. Null and Zola seem to be the place to be. I'm going to have to work on a way to get those together as they're both 6. I have a plan, though. Mako, you've got a couple different options. You can go Psylocke or you can go Wave. You could even ramp it. Though if you're ramping it, you have to be careful on what you can get to be destroyed. You can go for like ramp and then the Atuma and then a Venom and then the Null into whatever, what have you. Oh yeah. I need to be better at operating the deck. I'm always worried they'll have armor, so I always rip the destruction ASAP. I mean, you've got so many different options here, though. And it's true. We didn't see anybody with armor trying to stop us. I don't know. They might still get us, because I can only play to one lane. I don't know what they want to impact. Like, if they go for left and mid, Shang-Chi on mid wins. Yep. They went for left on mid. Great. Well, they caught us out. There's the Hawk. Remember that Bar Sinister featured location stream a few months ago? By far the favorite stream. Molanisa, there have been some wild ones. Any chance I'm not going to play a destruction deck, Simon Cleric? I can play whatever. Let's play. I'll play something else. Throw me the battle code. Here we go. Copy this in. Take me into the friendly battle. 50-50 as Null left would have won exactly. We were ahead all over the place. What do we want to run? We said no destruction. That cuts out a bunch. We could go like good cards Alade. Honestly, let's try this one. This is what I'm thinking is one of the best Iron Lad lists. Dan Hip variant deck because it's Teddy's favorite. I do like Dan Hip. I have nothing against him. The wife likes him more than I do though. Shanna mid would have tied mid, possibly won the other lane, maybe. The Shanna mid, well, we don't know because Shanna adds a card to our own lane, so we would have gotten 2 4s, and then we would have gotten a random 1 cost. And I don't think it would have won mid up against 12. We would have been 8 plus a random 1 cost, and there's so few 1 costs that are over 4 power. Because she does add a 1 cost to her own location. That would happen before she got the extras down. And we flipped first, so we would have had an empty space. It would have been interesting, like you can flood the board with the 1 costs, right? Alright, we got all our energy cheats. Is that Dino variant from a bundle or something? Never saw that one before. It is not. It is just the legendary... Or not the legendary. It's just one of the variants. I bought it out of the shop. It's a 1200 gold variant. I do like it. Let's go rocks as early as we can. Rocks and hawks. Hawks and rocks and rocks and hawks. Agent Coulson as early as possible is also always a benefit. The extra rocks could take away their draw. Have a good weekend, Teddy. Thanks for the fun stream, Mr. Doctor. Have a good weekend to yourself. Not a huge fan of Dan Hip, I guess. Depends on the card. I dig the more realistic or anime-like variants. Eduardo, I don't know if he's my favorite. I do like him. If I had to pick a favorite, gun to the head, what is your favorite variant artist style? It's the more photorealistic ones, or the portrait ones like Peach Momoko does. They're pretty cool. Do I want the White Queen? I think it's like Devil D. Keep the super flow open. Here. Waiting for the cute Devil Dino. Did you not like the Dan Hip one, the guy I like? I buy the Savage variant. It's the full moon in the background. The gold ink version was sick. Nice, nice. Archerm for sure. Archerm is great. Alright, we go Mystique here. And then... Are they going to be able to lock down Superflow? Probably are. I want to see what your more expensive card is. Debuff your lizard on the way. The Archum is great. Ah, a little devil or a Dr. Doom action for us. Dr. Doom not gonna save you. Iron Lad could pull Agent 13, Korg, or Dr. Doom. Not what I want to see. You have 5 cards in deck. Hawk represents 10 points. Coulson represents 6 on left, and then buffs both Mystique and the Devil Dino. That seems like the way to go for sure. I'll take this one. A Chibi Dino, that would be fantastic. Hold on, what was that? They storm it? Iron Lad versus Iron Lad. And then the Star-Lord. Bold, but we take the dub. Each Momokos are really cool indeed. Yeah, they're just so distinct. The Storm variant striking the ground is awesome. Is that Archerm? Who does that one? That one is like one of my all-time favorites. Storm. Storm. Volmi. Does Volmi do any others? Yes. They have an Arrow, a Bishop, an Iron Lad, a Kitty Pryde, MODOK, Mr. Sinister, Nightcrawler. They have a ton. Honestly, the other ones aren't bad. I don't know if I like the other ones. Swordmaster is good. Nova's great. They did that face-off Mr. Sinister. I don't like the MODOK. I like the Kitty Pryde. I don't like the Iron Lad. I don't like the Bishop. I don't like the Arrow. Hit and miss on that one. Spider-Man to Profex never works. You spend 2 turns on the one location. Yeah, MODOK, you're spending like your mid-game, your entire mid-game on the one location for very low tempo as well. So it might win you that one spot, but it feels like it's a losing battle in the end. Iron Lad should show the opponent's card from It's Not a Secret. Yes, Paul Wasson, I heard the developers say it's a bug. Like the developers responded to that, like please report that as a bug in game. That's not working as intended. Do I go White Queen here or Iron Lad? Come on, laddie. Feeling pretty good here. I thought you want to Rock Slide at Bar Sinister. Well, then the location is full, and I'm pretty sure that my opponent has the capability of beating me with like a 5-power Rock Slide there. So I'm going to hold off on that one. How about the Wolverine variant where he's letting loose from the experiment chair? That's your favorite so far? That's a really good one. Wolverine has some great variants all around, man. I like the Wolverine one where he's in the rain. You got the shot. What? Oh, so this is because Rock Slide says shuffle. The shuffle includes the entire deck. So Chavez got shuffled onto the top, which copied by the Iron Lad. He won't draw the Chavez until turn 6, but Chavez's place on the bottom of the deck has now been disrupted because of the shuffle. We'll go Dino here. Feels great to me. Dino into like Mystique, White Queen. And we have just enough lead that if they Dr. Doom, they tie flooded. I guess if they Doom Bar Sinister, maybe then I'm doomed. Oh dear. Oh yeah, but they just get all the Spider-Man. Okay, it's a good Spider-Man. We don't know how much control they run. There's the Rock. Their draw was disrupted. Mystique copy, White Queen, pull a card to my hand to be able to keep these guys going as much as possible. That actually keeps me under Shang-Chi range. They could turn me out with the Enchantress, which would hurt. Live puzzle action and snap, exactly. Guys, Conquest is going to be so great when you can just run the gauntlet of friendly battles. I'm looking forward to that so much. Yo, Simon, bring in the Shang-Chi. He's just waiting to catch me out. So we're slowly solving what his list runs. Whoop, Person out. Nebula, Star-Lord, Lizard, Storm, Spider-Man, Lad, Prof X. He's got 5 hidden cards. Five hidden cards. Also, I need to figure out what deck I'm going to run for the tournament that I'm in the end of the month. We have to build 2 decks with all unique cards. And I'm wondering if this good cards Laddie is good enough to rock. It seems very powerful. We swapped the positions of the location, so I guess I'll play Zabu here. I live to destroy the Devil Dinos with the Shang-Chi. It feels very satisfying, Molanisa does. Negative Patriot? Josh, you're saying negative Patriot was going to be our answer? Our secret tech? Double Thor Ted, they'll never see it coming. Oh no. I don't know if I'm going to run that in a tournament. There's 400 euros on the line, mate. The prize pool is real. We'll go Quinjet and then I'll go Iron Lad. I'm pretty happy with whatever we grab in terms of abilities, but I would really like it to be Devil Dinosaur. If it's Mystique, we end up in this weird world where then Agent Coulson has this insane energy discount, so I'm actually okay with that. Let's try it. Negative Patriot is super obscure. It is true. How about the discard MODOK, the most consistent one? That one did do very well for us. Oh wait, oh no, the web moves with Avengers Compound. I forgot about that. This Spider-Man is running us around in circles. I don't like it. I mean, I'm up by 10. He's forced to play here. This was probably the location that he wanted to play to the least. But yeah, discard MODOK with Collector is insane. Does Iron Lad work with Wong? Yes, Jason. What do you mean work with Wong? He will go twice. Are you saying that he's going to try and grab a different card? Because here's the thing, when he copies the card text, his text then changes. So he won't try and copy another card. He'll just, he will reactivate twice though, if he grabs an on-reveal. Okay, Asteroid M is a loss. I feel like Flooding is a win. I feel like that is definitely a dub. We can then play... Is it just Doctor Doom? We haven't seen very much of like being able to stack a lot of power at a single location, but only going up 5 feels very tenuous. Up by 10 is pretty nice. What if we go like 6, 9? And then do I feel like I need to add the 2? Maybe? Like, what if he's already played the Lizard, though? Alright, I'm gonna go all in on Starlight Citadel. Oh, Asteroid does move the White Queen. No, you're right. I'm a fool. I lose my 6. But I get the Shocker and the Agent to stick. If Iron Lad is on Wong, he still copies the text. Then if the card is copied as on reveal, he will activate the on reveal's effect an additional time. Yeah, White Queen moves. Oh, their Enchantress moves. All right, looks like we both got baited by Asteroid M. We take those. We take those.
Victory.
My White Queen shuffled to the side. Enchantress also to the side. We're just both bumbling around. Then he plays the rocks. The rocks are truly plaguing Simon here. Pretty fortunate for us, I have to say. Nebula reveals. More rocks. Good gosh. He should have played the rock to the left. Exactly. That would have prevented his card from being pulled to the side. Slide to the left. Everybody clap your hands. I'll create the cards, try and get the card draw. Nebula getting slowed down by Jotunheim. She still scales though. That's the dirty thing, is Nebula scales through the Jotunheim. Relieved to know that even top players fall for that, actually. Molanisa, it catches me out more times than I would like to admit. It certainly does. What is a potential pull? Zabu, Rockslide, White Queen, Devil D. I kind of don't want the White Queen. Let's try this.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Spider-Man on left. All right, Spider-Man coming in. When is the tournament, Ted? The tournament, I believe, is going to be the 26th. I have 2 weeks. Well, I have 2 weeks till I play. I have like 10 days until my list lock-in. So I think we get like, I'm waiting. I have, I think, 48 hours with high evolutionary to see if a high evolutionary makes my list as a deciding factor. We can go Dr. Doom into Dr. Doom. I mean, that's really good. I could also play Leech Core to prep for a Hawk if I want to be a real scumbag. I think I'm gonna go Double Doom. Double Doom feels like, I mean, Doom is a steal as a 6 cost, so what if he's a 5 cost? Yeah, I play that immediately. Any particular reason why everyone is running Spidey? So Mola Lisa, right now I'm just playing the same guy over and over again in the full battle match. So he's got Spider-Man in his deck. But why everybody is running Spidey is just because the location denial is so strong. And he synergizes so well with Zabu, which a lot of decks want to play anyway. It's like a combination of a number of factors. Dr. Doom is one of the most powerful cards. Zabu is one of the most powerful cards. And then if you're able to get the if you're able to get the assistance of the extra Doombot in later, and you're already running the energy efficiency, then you might as well run the Spider-Man. Name of all games, only I get to play. Yeah, and there's a subset of players who just derive pleasure from locking opponents away from being able to play any cards. I think we got baited there by the Double Doom. Like, we actually should have played Hawk. Because they played Prof X to mid. We won't let it happen again. We're better than this. Oh dear. They win on right. We have to be able to win on Kiln. This does not look good. They were just going to be able to Spider-Man here on turn 5 and then play like Dr. Doom. And they'd already locked up Death's Domain, so that was a retreat. In Pool 2, there have been times when I only played Sunspot Infinite and 1 Mola Nisa. That is so much fun. You just see the couple cards and they carry you through. Yep, the Nebula was definitely scaling. I get the Hawk? Are you kidding me? I think we have a good shot here, though, with the Lamentis. I've got White Queen and Agent Coulson to keep us flush in cards. So let's fight. Up to 4 already. If we win this, this is the match. X-Mansion, injecting additional RNG into our match. Alright, but we Coulson here, and then I think I want to White Queen. Okay. Gonna have to compete for Dream Dimension now. The Namor! Oh! No, 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 not the Goblin. Oh, man. The Namor is so good, though. I'm very worried. Because if I go like White Queen, I can squeeze in another expensive play and then the Dr. Doom at the end if I need him to make it into flooding. But if they're just going to play Spider-Man on Lamentis on turn 5, like I assume they will, Oh, it's so tight. It's so tight.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
There's gonna
here.
Spider-Man now? Oh, into the Prof X. Okay. I think they got us. This Green Goblin. Abysmal. Here it comes. Yeah, I think he got us here. We're gonna have to retreat. Iron Lad. Wait. That's not enough. Alright. Oh, man.
Escaped.
This goblin, man. This goblin was crazy. Just want a nice open game. No crazy location shenanigans. There's still 3 cards that he has not shown. We're into round 7. And I only know 9 of his cards. Rock Slide. Rock Slide into Quinjet Hawk. Feels nice. Very nice. A Hawk on left. The great thing is that Dark Dimension isn't going to be locked down by any of his effects like Spider-Man or Professor X. Rolling the Iron Lad into the Professor X. There we go. We're ahead. Gonna try and stay ahead. I can't snap because I only have 2 health. I will play Mystique and then I guess Agent 13 over here. Oh man, I think we pulled this one out. They can afford the loss though. That'll take us to our sudden death. High stakes rounds. Yeah, because I go down 2 more, but they don't have a way to be able to buff that lane as far as we understand. Maybe they'll start showing those cards that we haven't seen yet. They did have the Enchantress. Okay. It's just Doctor Doom. I'm flipping first. If Cosmo happens to be one of their hidden cards, I'm going to play the Doctor Doom over here. No, I'd still flip first. It doesn't matter. Wow, this one ended up being very tight. After we were up, like, didn't we take off 6 of his health before we lost any of our own? Then it all swung against us. There we go. Final round. Round 8. Today I was playing Movement. Opponent's Dr. Ock pulled your Doctor Strange when you already had Vulture, other stuff down. Took him like 5 seconds to retreat. It does feel great when they just pull like your golden cards. Sudden death. Finish him. The Zabu. Rocks and Hawks still got it. No. Jordanheim just betrays us like that. Okay, we go. Hawk. They are running the Enchantress control. Storm. Okay. Is it actually going to be Iron Lad here as the best move? I feel like it might be. Iron Lad plus the Quinjet. Come on. Lad this. Ah! We got the Doctor Doom. What a pull. Up against your Star-Lord. Okay, okay. I fancy our chances now. Alright, give me the Devil D. Into our Doctor Doom. When the Doctor Doom moves in, we'll be able to get the go-ahead even if they play their Doctor Doom because the Lizard is going to be debuffed by 4. So we're actually ahead by 2. Gamora keeping it tight. Did we clutch it out? I think this one's all ours. Oh, he's fishing. What's it gonna be? The Spider-Man. Ah!
Victory.
What a match, what a match. We were ahead. We fell all the way back to behind. Simon Cleric, well played, well played. Location denial list, doing pretty good. Always love being able to get these nail biter community battles. You guys keeping me tuned, keeping me refined, ready for the tournament. We're gonna have a very exciting week next week when we get Howard the Duck to be able to see how much we can really push our Iron Lad. So if you guys have deck ideas, you can always throw them down in the Discord. Be hanging out all weekend, and then we'll be back Monday with our testing. Tuesday with well, let's see, Monday, it's like Monday evening that Howard comes out. We'll see. I'll announce over the weekend when our stream is going to be. I might save it for the evening, or I might do a double stream, or we might just do the video like we did last time. That ended up working pretty well in terms of like the analytic numbers on YouTube. So we'll make some decisions and then we'll get back to you. Hope you guys all have a fantastic weekend. Thank you to everybody who came and hung out. Until next time, thank you guys for watching.